like I said, thank y'all for coming to my wake. You know, the championship wake. That is again. We'll talk about.
Get off my title belt.
I'll make sure it's properly sanitized and everything.
I said this man's handing you fucking
make sure you
COVID
tag your
covered
name.
belt.
I got it. A matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure I get. You want me to do like a silver Sharpie?
Yeah.
I'll make sure I got a silver Sharpie, and when I mail it, I'll mail the Sharpie with it. I lost the title.
Eat a dick sign.
Nah, I'll sign it like I used to sign my high school yearbooks. It'll be a whole Redman verse. It'll be like Redman. It'll be Redman. The third verse. I can't wait or something like that. Just so I could write. Never mind. I can't even say that line on TV. Yeah. It's that's that piece to 1994. Shouts out to 1994. Before we start the show. I don't know if anybody pays attention to the predictions that we do during WWE pay-per-views on Twitter, but we run the tally of who's winning the predictions, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Brother Fam and Math had 6 wins apiece.
Yep, 6 points apiece.
They won with 6 wins apiece, so we settled it. We're going to do it fairly, a game of chance. I'm going to flip a coin. Shouts out to justflipacoin.com. This is what it looks like. No cheating, no nothing. This is what it looks like. I'm going to
pre-algebra hack into the system already. That's what he brought him in there for.
Now, do y'all normally flip coins like
his ass is getting hacked?
In real life, y'all flip coins. Y'all call it in the air. How do y'all do the flip? How do y'all do it?
You got to be like Anton Chigurh called it.
It don't beforehand.
Well, who got what? Who got heads? Who got tails?
Go and call it. You set it up.
Tails never fails.
He said tails never fails.
Tails never fails.
Shouts out to Top Shelf.
BJ Gray gets head.
The one YouTube vintage reseller picker that I see on the tube, he always says tails never fails. I'm gonna flip it. All right, y'all ready? Everybody watching? Fuck, damn.
Boulder Dash.
Pre-algebra strikes again.
So, Brother Math is going to be getting.
See, this is some bullshit.
Beautiful
petition.
10 pounds of gold.
Somebody call Jack Tunney right now.
I will, Math. The one thing is, if somebody asks you to show it to him, you have to show it to him. You have to carry it.
Always in trouble.
What
I was about to say.
That's why you in the situation you in now. What I'm saying is, I went to the Jersey Shore, and the 10 pounds of gold went with me. That's all I'm saying. You gotta respect the title.
He's about to go running around.
You gotta respect the title.
With a full title around his waist.
I that's what I want. I want to see the pictures. So
what the fuck is going on?
This belt is gonna stay safe over here. I'm gonna try not to.
I hope that shit gets lost. I hope that shit gets lost.
Well, you know what's sad? On Friday, UPS is starting they said they're instituting longer waits for the receipt of packages. Like regular mail is going to take like 2 days longer. It's going to be more expensive and shit. Hopefully you get the belt by Saudi Slam.
Doesn't matter.
He gets it and loses it the same night.
Do I insure that?
Doesn't matter. It's mine.
Do I insure that though? I got to, right?
Man,
do we have to do like the Ric Flair down payment
to the fam?
Like
charge it to the game, charge it to the pod. We are the sponsors. Oh, shouts out to goddamn. This shit is crispy. I finally got mine.
Car shit's still sitting at my door.
That's crazy.
He wouldn't have worn it if he had it anyway.
He would have worn it on the Buffy.
Yeah.
Which I respect,
Definitely
actually.
Gonna wear it today.
On International Podcast Day?
That's what he...
Did y'all listen to podcast today?
Yo, I did, yo.
What'd you listen to?
So NPR has this joint called Code Switching, which it's a super like, I mean it's NPR, right? So it's super liberal, but it's really about like black culture and stuff that it has like black. It's their black culture podcast, and they kind of talk about things that are wrong with our society. And the name of the episode was The Rise of the BBL.
What? Yeah. What? Wait, did you learn anything on the? Because I like when. Do you have a fact about the BBL that you learned?
I didn't realize
one out of every 4 women.
Nigga.
He got that Felicia for the night. That's funny.
Out of control, yo. It's so many stimmy BBLs walking the street. I'm outside, like I've been going places more so lately, and I'm looking, I'm like, nah, it wasn't this many fat Johns walking around. Now, it's out of control. Nah, that ain't.
You ain't have all that, man.
Nah, like y'all niggas, come on, everybody getting in the stalls, yo. Everybody getting in the stalls.
Felicia walk up like a cartoon of a needle, like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they just like, about to go get my cakes raised up. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, nah, hold up. First off, I didn't load any images, but shouts out to Zero. Zero was at the beat battle in knees with his better half, representing and also putting down those fly beats. He said he was going through older episodes of Combat Jack. That's the essence right there. If you don't know, go find Combat Jack on the SoundCloud, and then I don't know if it's a way to search or like start it at the oldest and then just press play. That's podcast gold right there. Peace. Salute to the legend. Salute to the guy. Peace to his family too. His son's doing big things in politics up in New York as well. As well as the rest of his family. Hope they're all doing well. But salute to Jack.
I'm gonna be trash by the end of this one.
It's matter of fact. Let's just goddamn. I think it's time to.
This man's living like real quick. We're in Inception right now because Fam has us in the background as we're doing a show.
Oh shit! It is Podception, huh? It's Podception.
I didn't listen to a podcast today because I did. This is my second podcast because I'm lapping all of y'all in the race. I try to keep up.
You know what? I need my sons. It was National Sons Day the other day. I need my sons to do better than me because at some point I'm not going to be here to shine with my brothers. Anyway,
I'm here, Cal. I'm here.
And that's why you here. You feel what I'm saying? Is it time? Is it? Of course. That's a side project.
We do like NXT 2.0 when we do BRP 2.0 with me, Wow, Lil Fam.
I don't know. It's not going to be about wrestling though. That show would be something else entirely. That might be the pop culture show.
Anime and video games. You put Lil Fam on it.
How do we look at J.J. Abrams' Star Trek compared to J.J. Abrams' Star Wars?
Shouts out to Bad Robot though. That man has made.
I know. Our kids will look at you and be like, "Man, get out of here, old nigga."
Get your old ass out here. Ain't nobody talking to you. God damn it. What you know about these TikToks?
Yeah.
You know up on these TikToks?
TikTok, you don't stop till the TikTok.
You be on TikTok?
Nah.
I think like it's weird because boy TikTok and girl TikTok is different. Like
completely different.
Boys TikTok is
yeah.
Girls TikTok is.
I know Eve and Banks are on TikTok, like that's where it's at, and then Son of Mars obviously is the king of TikTok.
Is it? Yeah, he be on it though. He like Son of Mars making sketches.
No, he's a content creator. Yeah, no, he
is stone cold on his page.
Eve, if I see you doing dances on TikTok, my
nigga, it's just
up there, boy, we gonna have a problem.
Wait, hold up. So salutes to Eve. Isn't Black Announce Table's about to turn the big 200, right? That's soon, if I'm not mistaken.
3 weeks.
My bottle just go on without
TikTok
me.
is.
Are you? What happened?
I'm just trying to open my bottle. Go ahead without me.
Go ahead.
Matt, what we been
Go
doing?
ahead.
What we been doing? I was going to
This
hit
man's yelling at us like we're downstairs.
but what I'm saying, I was going to hit the button 3 minutes ago.
Hit the button.
You said I was going to hit the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Puts the lotion on the skin. Put the lotion in the goddamn bed.
Nah, I don't know about that. Blow everybody up. Blow everybody up.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Damn. We really need to update that intro. I'm gonna keep saying it till it happens. The niggas is back in somewhere. The niggas is black in somewhere. And with Davis. As always, it's the Black Rasslin Podcast. Giving y'all International Podcast Day from a nigga perspective. That's a Spotify thing. That's the trend said Spotify or something on it. They did that.
I've seen it for a couple of years. I've seen it for the last 2 years. So
Is this the first year that people actually like?
I think
at least
so.
in the community.
The community might not have been as congealed as it is this year.
On my
friends and family.
On my personal account, it wasn't as big. But when I go on Black Rasslin Twitter, whole timeline. Which is good. Vintage Ralph Peace.
But like I said, it's a thing where I always hate like those fake days, like it's International Pizza Day or like International.
Every day.
Someone was just complaining about that the other day. I'm like,
it's every day.
Let people have fun. You know,
but it doesn't matter. Like, so wait, how are we supposed to know which day is which? Is the thing? It's like
no, you go online. There's a calendar. Like if there's a calendar there's a site that has the calendar days for all of these made up holidays, whatever you want to call them. They there, but like National Donut Day, you're not gonna eat a donut.
Donut.
Is there a National Pro Wrestling Day?
That's every
day if you look at the wrestling schedule.
No.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah, it's my name is Cal. Representing Black Rasslin, rockthedub.com, and all points in between. If you've been on this live for 31 plus minutes, you know that the squad is on the line. I don't know where Brother Math is. I don't know what the
Medicine Twitter.
His screen name is hilarious right now. The squad is on the
Holy shit. You know what? I was gonna do something, but it would have made sense of our original plan for the episode. You got a sports bra.
What the fuck is going on? Why the fuck do you look like Michael Jackson?
You look like Michael Jackson.
Shimon head ass. Come on.
Bret the Tit Man Hart. What you got going on here? What's going on? Stop it.
Bret the Tit Man Hart is hilarious. That might be the name of the episode. Bret the Tit Man Hart.
The goddamn flexcellence of execution. Is that what we doing?
Why now? Why now?
Cal.
What the fuck is going on?
Colton Davis. Jay Whitey. Stat guy for the AARP.
Oh shit. What the fuck is going on? What is going on right now?
The dope fiend. It's the dope fiend.
What the fuck is happening?
Come Survivor Series.
What the fuck is going on? This is
Jay Whitey.
Oh God.
Come Survivor Series. You and your lackeys.
gosh.
That crew of degenerates, son of Sam. Oh, my golden grams. And that son of a bitch that's yelling all the time.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Y'all gonna step. You're gonna step in the square circle with two of the best technical shit talkers that
I'm
there
dead.
is.
I'm dead.
Oh my
CJ
gosh.
and the
Mr.
best
Hitman.
there is,
Mr. Hitman.
the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Ant-Man Damon. Damon.
What the fuck just happened?
Damon.
What the fuck? And he didn't even go in order. He totally
God dang,
leapfrogged.
My eyes are like fucked right now.
Yeah, because you was putting fucking ketamine in them shits. What you was doing? Crystal meth. You was like in snow. You remember in Snowfall where mans was dripping that shit in his eyes. I'm sorry. It's not a big. It's not a major thing at all. It's just a minor character thing. I promise you. I'm sorry. Who are you? Who are you?
Mr. Hitman.
Who?
See, that's something for
What in the downtown Tony Brown is going down?
Hell no, yo. I told y'all before that cracker Brett the Hitman thinks he's doing everything. He didn't even go and got 1 hour women. I don't believe.
excellence of execution ain't shit.
The first time this nigga had a bottle Felicia in like 5 months, and he went crazy. He went absolutely nuts.
This is what no sugar does to you.
It's over. You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
That was all the sugar coming out of his body at one time.
It's over.
Well, that's what my grandmama called having a fit.
It's over.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, when that nigga kept turning and it kept drying up.
Shimon!
He was like Daniel Rollins is beautiful. Hit me, baby.
That was. I will say I didn't know. That was a shoot reaction. I didn't know what the hell was going on there.
I died several times just now.
That piece of International Podcast Day. Brother Fam, did you introduce yourself?
Oh man, me, IlFam, 79 of your social media choice, aka Harmed Andredson Pop. Hey y'all.
The image of just the AR or it was the ARN from The Sopranos.
Hey man,
That was good.
say Arn gets busy with the glizzy.
He said the Glock.
That's why I call him the enforcer.
He said, when I bust that thing off on your forehead,
Charles Bronson face ass. What the hell are you trying to do? Trying to steal Liam Neeson's shine?
I'm gonna pull out the glizzy and put it on your forehead, and then I'm gonna finish all over the floor.
Remember, he had the promo where he's like, my arm's too weak to button a button, but not to pull this trigger.
And he don't say the other ignorant.
Whoa.
I mean, I just don't slip. Don't slip. Davis, who are you? Let's get
Davis,
some order.
aka Drip,
Damn.
the demon of BRP.
Let's talk about that. This Sunday, like stated earlier, was Extreme Rules. What do we talk about the main event first?
Would you like to?
I mean, it's an Extreme Rules no cap recap, right?
Well, I mean, you want to start with the only extreme match.
Well, I guess it makes sense. Let's get the Extreme Rules out the way, I guess, because it took them forever to give us Extreme Rules.
Can I say this one?
Yeah.
On Sunday evening. On Sunday evening, brothers and sisters, God came down. God. The tribal chief on high. He came out. He said, "You will not jump off that top rope." No, you won't.
Take the
He
time.
said, "I will not
Take your
have
time.
any demons this Sunday evening winning. There is no victory here."
Yes,
The
Lord.
tribal chief
Preach.
reign victorious.
Amen.
Amen. Talk to me. I don't know if that's what the WWE is going for, that like Roman Reigns is the ultimate Christian and pray to God to have the top rope snap. But Brother Fam is the one that pointed out that because he was doing some shit, right?
Nigga definitely hit the, you know what I mean? And the pointers.
he had a rosary in his glove and he pulled it out and he was just marinating on that shit for a minute.
What is God 2-0 with pay-per-views?
Why?
No, Vincent and Shane, I thought, defeated Shawn Michaels and God.
I thought God won.
Undertaker. Well, was Shawn Michaels God when he faced Undertaker at
No,
WrestleMania?
he just dressed like,
He was cocaine God.
yeah, the real cocaine cowboy.
I like that. Drip, were you upset when Finn Balor's heartbeat was bringing him back to life towards the end of that match?
They turned this man into the Fiend.
Wait.
I ain't gonna lie. I hated the heartbeats,
The heartbeat was terrible.
but the reverb joint where he got up looked slick.
Yeah, well, he's very
Ace Ventura back with the urban action.
Yeah, they were doing the clear.
he's very good at his character. I think the problem is it's dumb.
Yeah.
like that's really dumb. Like for we didn't get Bray Wyatt at AEW. I don't know if we'll talk about AEW at some point, but this felt like hokey. That part anyway felt like hokey AEW type shit. Drip, are you upset that Finn Balor lost?
Well, not that he lost. I'm mad the way he lost. Again, it makes sense for Roman Reigns to win. You don't want to end this title run. But I'm mad that he lost. They made him look like Cesaro looked like a hoe. They made Finn Balor look like a bitch.
Oh shit! Is Finn Balor the hoe of the week?
Finn Balor wasn't wrestling.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Is the
Well, again, the
White
demon
Devil?
Finn Balor.
the hoe of the week?
He was like, yeah, nigga demon Finn Balor came in there and I mean,
He wasn't in blackface, right?
it was
I've always questioned that, to be honest.
Well, no, I asked the question and people said, "Shut up."
like you
You
know how
sound
like,
crazy.
you know how they point to the board in the
Don't do
barbershop
that. Don't.
37. He was like, "Can I get the Yowza?"
He said, "Let me get the 42." He was like, "The hair." He was like, "No." Oh
No. He wanted to see Thomas Howell's Soul Man.
No, I'm joking. But see, I said it, and then it was other people was tweeting it. Who showed me? Was it Drip? Did you find the tweet?
No,
Somebody found the tweet.
I got my joke off. Can I tell you how I really feel?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ain't no goddamn blackface.
No, that's it.
Are you
go
sure?
to that. You go to ACH's T-shirt and compare that to Finn Balor. They don't look similar.
Bullshit.
Somebody.
Don't.
Hold up. Is the image still in here?
Nigga, Finn had. I'm gonna tell you, Finn had the big red lips. The big red
thick Joker lips.
Whoa.
He got lips all on his
Hey, look, I didn't
chest.
like that. That's not the same. That is definitely. If he had them, I wish I was from Dixie, like all that. Nah.
What I'm gonna load this up, all right, and I want the chat to respond. Tonight. I want the chat. I know y'all was in here before we ever started. Again, I appreciate the support.
Shout out to all y'all niggas, man. Showed up for International Podcast Day. We hop on the SoundCloud. I mean on the StreamYard and the bloop, bloop, bloop. Niggas is already have niggas is shouting out. Niggas got friends in the chat. What's up, fam? What's up, man? How you been? Everything cool? Nah, man, I'm having a rough day, man. Stay home and stay up, player. You know what I mean? This is what I love about y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas is out here taking care of each other and always taking care of us. Shout out to y'all niggas.
Salute. Now, let me look. All right, here we go. This thing is loading. I had to take a screenshot. The internet is trash. I don't know who's gonna help y'all get these images off the internet. Y'all better make sure the screen grab and all that shit is still there because they make this shit ridiculous. But check this out. What that look like?
See, if you didn't have any red, then yeah. My whole thing is that the ratio of other colors has to make it.
Is his hair that dark normally? Because it looks crazy. It looks all black.
You know, he has dark hair. Yeah.
If you painted red around the lips like he was Venom, that wouldn't be the ACH.
That would be.
That's it though. That's the piece de resistance.
You need the red around the lips.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's scary. He had dreadlocks.
Well, don't forget, it didn't look too bad when he would do like.
Actually, differently this time than normal. He had that weird mohawk. Which, why?
I seen Beam cut a cat. He had like a natural on the one side, and then he had a mohawk on like a diagonal.
Not the Shaquille Sunflower.
Facts. He had the Shaquille Sunflower in the middle. Nah, he got like a taper. He got a taper on this side. He had the Shaquille Sunflower dreaded, and then he had like a natural on. It was crazy. The haircut was ridiculous. I forget. You got to go and get Beam channel on YouTube though. He's not a podcast, but shouts to him anyway. Roman put the mask on before he went in the crowd.
I was probably the only person that didn't like that.
Why?
It's dumb.
Yeah,
He got cancer, bro.
No, because it made it seem like if he has to put on the mask, then obviously this shouldn't be going on.
Adam Cole was in a three-way kiss.
If you think about it realistically, like
Cole was in a three-way kiss.
Facts. Last week.
Mo and Joe Buck.
Facts.
I believe that too.
But this is the thing, because what was
Matt was in a three-way kiss before we started. That's why he was late.
Damn. Wait, nah, for real, Davis. Damn.
He said, "Wait a minute, nigga."
He was just tongue kissing Felicia. Drip. What was the main?
You got that wig from?
We already mentioned this earlier. What was the main complaint on from Sunday?
From the show?
Yeah, from the show overall. Aside from the ending,
and the lack of extreme.
So the one match that was the official Extreme Rules match so happened to be carried on the back by the tribal chief. He got like he was legit out for legit cancer. I don't care what nobody say. He had to step away for his health. I'll be damned if I'm not going to put him. I don't know who's out here.
Oh no, that's the thing. I'm saying like it's smart for him to put on the mask, but I'm like, it's also showing like you shouldn't be doing this if this guy again has health issues, which he does. It's like, to me that was again breaking the reality of like
who else?
No one else was doing that when they were going in the crowd. Finn Balor didn't have to put on a mask. I know he's the demon, but like,
you ready to pull the trigger on Brock Lesnar? Because I don't know who else is carrying that division outside of Roman Reigns.
Oh, he's probably going to beat Brock Lesnar, and he should.
You want it to happen in September, or you want it to happen like later on when it probably should? Because they're not ready for any of that yet. They've not built. It's clear that they've not built the babyface because we would have already had the title change. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, don't forget the draft is tomorrow. Who will they take from Raw to pair with him?
Who is the babyface that you think is? Because that again, Roman got on the Complex Sports podcast and said, "I am the man who is going to sit on top of the mountain until there's somebody ready to knock me off." He understands that he has to do a year plus of being the guy who is the head of the table.
Relic, that's a callback.
If there's not a viable contender for the title, what do? You keep him as champion?
Yeah.
You keep him as champion. It is what it is.
Who else is there? No one.
Nobody.
Here's the thing. We are in a lame duck period in pro wrestling. In the WWE. The draft is pending. And so they be like, well, we'll do this until the draft. This is a name to pay-per-view, but in all honesty, they should probably change the name of it. I don't know. My Great Balls on Fire, something. But Extreme Rules was an amazing one-off when it originated as One Night Stand, because that's what Extreme Rules came from. And it's time to let it go. Like I think the last time was it who did John Cena tape Batista to the ropes?
He taped it. It was a last man standing match, and he put his legs around the ropes and used like masking tape to tape him around the ankles or whatever. It was weird.
And then Del Rio ran that same spot with the Big Show.
Vanessa Del Rio. Vanessa Del Rio used to wrestle. Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Seen many of them matches.
Yeah. Who?
It was some of them was in agenda, but some of them was regular.
Who? Everybody came out as a victor, right?
Yeah, we all won. We all won. Mazel tov. Anyway, that Extreme Rules was probably one of the last ones that should have been called Extreme Rules.
Right.
They need to just call it something else, son. It ain't, you know what I mean?
It's like they knew they had a pay-per-view, but they forgot what the theme of the pay-per-view was until the very end. Oh,
what
shit.
was dumb is the next night is that they did Biggie, Bobby in a steel cage, and Sheamus versus Damian Priest and no DQ, no countout. It's like, did you not realize the show you had the night before?
Is Dame actually? Good question. I'm glad you mentioned him. How far along before Damian Priest is in that upper echelon of world heavyweight title contenders? Yeah.
As long as that nigga don't botch and kill himself first.
Matt, you muted.
I think.
Talking into the wine.
Do you mean in ROH?
Yeah. How soon before Punishment Martinez can vie for the WWE Championship?
Oh, that's a legit question.
It's the question I'm asking you. I want your honest answer. Whatever you say.
Never. Bad Bunny will fight for it before him.
You not rocking with Damian Priest right now? You don't.
He's not going to make it. I like Damian Priest.
Why you don't think? Let me, because the talk online is that Damian Priest is whatever he's doing right now is a good look.
It's a good look.
That's what I mean. People will say he's got the U.S. title.
Yep.
He's winning matches.
He was cooking at the time.
You got the Dipset belt.
Like he's not. I don't think he's cooking right now. It's like he's. You know what I mean?
You think post Bad Bunny it kind of fell off?
Yeah.
Is that why he needed the belt?
Post title win, he kind of fell off. To me, I mean, shit. What do I know?
Is it his dance partner?
Nah, he's
because he was fighting Sheamus.
Yeah, again, and Sheamus can have good matches. Again, the feud won't be much, but the matches will be good.
I'm not talking about match quality. I'm talking about niggas caring.
He was.
Yeah, no. Again, I always say this when people see like someone's gonna have a feud with Sheamus, they're like, oh, but then after the match, I was like, you know what, that was better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's always
Sheamus, but Sheamus has been here for a while. He can go.
With Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, the feud is like, oh, this isn't gonna be that good.
But they had bangers though. They had bangers though.
Who, McIntyre and Sheamus?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if like Damian Priest and McIntyre was next, who knows if that would have been
it looked like it's
same
Drew.
energy.
Shout out to Vince says that Priest is the king of the mid card right now. He's a big D'Lo Brown energy.
Facts. That's facts. That is very fair.
You probably keep him in that, maybe give him a big push in the Rumble, see how he does there. But
some comments you got to go to the YouTube for.
For real. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Please subscribe. If you go to that page and that button is red, tap it. Make that shit gray. If we made you laugh once, you got a whole mixtape.
Again, who might be next to Roman is the guy who we faced on Friday.
Who that?
Montez Ford.
Yo, shout out Montez Ford was standing on that table and it gave, and that nigga rolled that whole like
he was
Styles. And nigga was like Styles on Teen Wolf on top of that van.
He was like that episode of Cosby Show that was acting like they was walking down the steps. That was him.
God, like,
that's crazy.
Levitated and shit.
Fucking Montez is the next one. How much he weigh?
Yeah, he's got to put on some more weight.
175. Let me see.
175.
That nigga ain't $2 bills.
And he's tall.
He is.
Listed at 6'1".
6'1".
232 is what
32
he says. But
2.
I don't see it, but I'll believe it.
It sounds like a very lean 232. Or the fact that he's all legs.
Maybe it's that thing like in person you would probably.
He's a very when you don't get scared watching him jump off the top rope, you think he's gonna break a leg or something?
Nah, I'm just waiting for the nigga to come down.
That's Dante Martin.
crazy.
That's more Dante Martin than Montez.
No, it's
That sounds like something Rick James
I thought it
said.
was Matt Riddle.
Peace to Keeks. Keeks know what I'm talking about. That man, them matchstick looking at his legs like he's gonna crack every time he do a move off the top rope. Is all I'm saying. He's very much.
He's got the bend'em legs.
It's fucking Stretch Armstrong, like somebody stretched it anyway.
Is that a third Zell?
Yeah.
He was the first Zell.
What? That was Zell before these,
That was Zell before those.
and then then there's a Zell.
Then it's Zell. Then it's a Zell.
Don't forget again. They lied about
They're all
Adam Cole
Zell.
being. They lied about Adam Cole being 6'220" or something. Like Adam Cole is not 6'220". They always.
That's gotta be a
why
joke.
you like? Is that why you like Adam Cole? Because he a little bitty nigga?
Yeah, he represents. I mean, not properly, but he's represents for the small guys. Leo Rush, Darby Allin,
Leo Rush is all elite.
Tyler Bate.
Has there been any word on if Leo Rush and Mark Henry actually chopped it up and had a conversation and squashed the beef?
Oh,
Ask him in the comments. Maybe he'll answer.
Will he answer? Hold up.
Don't hit that nigga, man.
I'm gonna do this
ask
live.
for shit.
I'm gonna do this live
You gonna ask
on
for a shirt.
the pod. I don't
I'm
care.
gonna ask for a shirt.
Good for
I don't-
y'all. Can I get a hoodie?
But you know what? You know the thing is.
I'll let you know if you play my song.
Well, you know the thing is. I'm gonna ask Mark Henry.
Nigga,
You know the
nigga,
thing
hey, I
is.
told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. I told you that he retires every time he got a single coming out.
Fact. No, that's
This nigga
fact.
is Usher. Like
He does have a new release every time there's some question about his status in pro wrestling. It's happened a couple of times. Yeah. The one time he said he's going to do a match on Monday Night Raw, and then it was him, or Monday night, and it was him and Yoda got thrown out the event and messed up the whole event. Yoda was Yoda was sliding under the rope and gave himself he almost
Enzo.
took his whole head off.
Enzo.
Man,
Yeah, you're him. He look like that's that Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's girl you.
ooh, ooh, ooh.
Amore.
That was perfect. That's how I know y'all related.
Remember
Y'all
how
done that before.
girl, you
in the Red Maximum?
Yeah. All right. So what am I saying? Saw the pic
girl. Like,
with Leo Rush.
it's true. Hey,
yo, remember them niggas showed up?
Did you guys?
Remember them niggas showed up to the press conference? And the nigga tried. He said, "Girl, you know it's true."
His accent was they was super German is the thing. Their accents was thick.
Sprockets. Dieter.
Girl, you know it's good. When he explains it and he does the.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
ooh,
Y'all-
ooh, I want you.
It's a wonderful.
Come to the chopper now. I'm sorry.
Put BRP in the chat if you was outside when Milli Vanilli got caught fucking faking frauding on the stage.
That was big, yo. That was a big deal.
BRP in the chat if you were alive for Milli Vanilli frauding in real life. They lost everything.
Deal. They lost everything. Son killed himself, son.
They got Grammys.
They gave him
Had
back.
to give them shit.
They had to get him
Reggie
shit
Bush and the
back.
Heisman.
Yeah,
I
how
would have gave
Reggie
Reggie. If I was Reggie Bush, I'd have never gave that back. I can't find it, cuz.
Dempsey.
Yeah, shouts out to y'all old niggas. Yeah, we all gonna sit in the same fucking bench at the hospital waiting to go see the doctor. That's what it. I'm just kidding.
Yo,
I peace good. I wish good health on
What did you
everybody.
say?
Hey, Archie. What?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Question for you.
Can't do it.
You ever sat on your nuts?
yo, sitting on your nuts is some wild shit. Yo.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you think Mark? Y'all think Mark Henry's going to respond?
Yes.
It's a Thursday night. What the fuck else is he gonna do?
Who knows?
That nigga
Well,
House of Pain. He House of Pain is something right now. You know what I mean?
What if he responds back? I'll let you know if I get a shirt.
Yeah, 100%.
We never gonna know.
Yeah.
You guys.
The world will never know.
Yeah, well, y'all have to wait. It'll be an exclusive on Busted Open.
Hey, yo.
Leo Rush calls in with the exclusive.
Damn, you know what?
Didn't they announce Mark Henry signing with AEW when Leo Rush debuted in the Casino Battle Royale? Was that the same night?
Drip.
I think that was, yeah, Double or Nothing.
Ain't you the stat man, nigga? Don't
Right.
try
Yeah,
to
I'm saying,
That's a good point.
but I'm saying, like, it's weird again that they had to take another picture. Like, I thought the whole thing was that
Well-
they squashed it back then.
Well, I think that was the first time
Yeah.
that they probably were face to face since whatever happened. Leo Rush was backstage. If you go to Black Rasslin,
ass ain't running.
he ain't doing the running. Leo Rush
the
was
meetings.
backstage at Dynamite. They announced him. He had a whole video package on the show or whatever. But he took
scammer.
Yeah. He's like,
he
if
took-
you give me $5, I can turn that into $20.
So why was he talking? What happened to Private Party?
He took a picture
A
with
white
him.
man.
Zero. I will listen to Leo's music if you producing it.
Nah, I still ain't listening. I ain't even,
Give me.
Mark Henry made his
Matt said,
debut.
"Give me the instrumental. I got
Ain't no
something for
way.
it."
Give me the instrumental.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Fucking way, boy.
Mark Henry made his
No way,
debut
boy.
at Double or Nothing.
Damn, really? That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was the same night, and then Leo Rush again gets injured, only to never wrestle again. But
Until the next time.
Until the next time. Well,
At this point, nobody believes Leo Rush at this point.
but didn't it, like that when because he was
see you getting out. Say word, son. Say word, and you going
But-
right back in.
no, but
The
don't.
same shit.
But what I'm saying is, don't forget AEW, who are the AEW's big on telling you what's going to happen. When he was injured, he was supposed to be legit.
And yeah, they said like
Vin is wild. Vin is wild. I don't know what's. I'm not reading that.
Again, go back listen to last week's episode with the mighty Vin of Wrestle Rap and Oddball.
Not the first Matt. What? How long? You said the first like 90 seconds of the Hey Archie episode. Like literally press play.
I cried.
It was
I
hilarious.
cried.
That's something that we had a moment that may have topped that this week though. That's going to be a clip.
Avery, what's up?
That's Avery. That's Canadian.
Yeah.
Canadian.
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
He got the hat on. That's how I know it's the
No
hat.
bullshit. Kung Lao, Black Kung Lao.
Black Kung Lao's the name of the episode. Fuck that shit.
That's how Matt is going to deliver the hat. She's going to go like,
No bullshit. I'm a Bobby Smurder them bitches.
it's going to fly all the way. bro.
Was there anything else on Extreme Rules that we rock with? Anything else at all?
I have watched it because fucking
Sasha.
football.
There was a lot of football on, right?
Yeah, we got a Sasha return.
But it's Sasha Banks' turn, yeah.
So, that's what fucked up. We probably would have been all tied if I don't remember what it went. That's where I started losing though, because I did not factor in Sasha Banks at all. I was not mad at the Bianca Becky match. I think it looks like if you go to the Black Rasslin Instagram and you see Becky and Bianca letting the little Bianca fan whip Becky in the face with her hair.
She whooped that trick.
Facts. They've been doing this. This is why. Dun, 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 dun. You got,
right? He's just light skinned.
what was his name?
It's DJ Qualls. I forgot what his character's name was.
I
That's
forget what his
DJ
name-
Qualls.
It was something really awkward. If anybody in the chat, what was the name of the white dude? In
I DJ Mike.
Hey man.
Hey, Mike, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this Becky Lynch hoe, man.
It's been dope because that was from a house show. We saw the house show with
Shelby.
Shelby awkward. We saw the house show with the Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Big E matches being worked before they would be on TV. That was the thing I always appreciated was pay-per-view time. You go to a house show, you get to see what's going to end up being one of the matches on the big card. That's how that piece of Brody Lee, AEW was shouting out. That's when I got to see the Wyatts versus the Shield in Trenton. It was they were getting ready for that big match at the pay-per-view, and that was probably the highlight of the night. And they had a fucking Randy Orton cage match at the show. That was the highlight of the night, though.
Damn, one of the live shows I went to, Randy Orton also had a cage match.
That's how it go.
And it was a shitty cage too, the one that was only like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, it wasn't a good cage at all. It was.
No, not the blue one, but it was like literally just an average fence.
Yeah, it was. It looks weird. It's not hard. It's not too crazy to see. We had decent seats that night, so it could be hard. It could be hard to get a full look. But yeah, shouts out to Bianca. Shouts out to Sasha. I guess we'll see on Friday night. If that's the look. She's got like a one piece on.
The look.
I mean, you look at
what she say. The Blueprint Volume 2. Crazy. That's what
this man's about to put the wig back on to be like.
That's the
need
look.
all that. I need all that. All right, we're gonna get out of here with that.
I already said for our Halloween episode that Matt has to go with Sasha Banks, and he has the wig now. He can.
Nigga, I'll fight you.
Say it.
I'm waiting.
Cuz told you how much it was to get to Minnesota, nigga. It ain't but $53.
It's in the chat. Just scroll up.
Again, you literally know where to find me. So
I do.
Oh shit, that's
Double
Matt
R,
Damon.
double RT in the baldy. I'ma rock you.
Here go this nigga right here. Let's go this nigga right. Pop, pop, pop.
Okay, Arn Anderson.
I got the was he going for? He could try and be on caffeine next week.
You see, I got the glizzy, and I gets busy. Pop, pop on your brain. It's gonna get fizzy.
Next week on Dynamite. No, on Rampage tomorrow night, our answer gonna be like, piece to smack. Put the money up.
Arn Anderson looks like he has the ankle gun, like the ankle holster, just to like.
He pulled.
Arm here trying to get. I'll mess around and get killed trying to get that out of
Excuse me.
Nope. And something got it right in the day. He wears blazer. That nigga wear a Burlington Coat Factory blazer. You know what I mean? Not even tailored. It come over his knuckles a little bit. He's right inside the jacket.
He just raised them shits up a little bit. Just raise them up a little bit.
Like, so the best part of that segment was,
put it back
come
in
on,
Lee. Hot.
At least you listen to me. That was the best part of this. Like,
come on, nigga, let's get out of here.
Okay, well,
he did. For those keeping score at home, I didn't want to get too deep into this because I do want to talk about some great shit that black people did. But I saw stats. Shouts out to the brother at Forbes. Let me get my man's name right. Alfred Konwa. I don't know. KonUWA. He's at This Is Nasty on Twitter, I believe is his Twitter. He did a piece for Forbes that the headline was AEW viewership like its main event picture is very white. Do a search for that. It came out about a week or so ago. And he sourced some stats.
Oh, I read that.
You better read that shit. It's real. They said, this is a quote from the piece. Among the top wrestling shows on television, like WWE, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Impact on Access, Dynamite, Rampage, both AEW flagship shows maintain the highest percentage of white viewership. Dynamite and Rampage were the only shows in the study that boasted white viewership over 60%, with 68% for Dynamite on Wednesdays and 63% for Rampage on Fridays. Black on the flip side, black viewership by percentage for both programs is at the lowest among all of the shows. It's 16% for Dynamite and 13% for Rampage. I probably contributed to Rampage twice. Once was last week. If y'all saw the live. And when CM Punk first cut that promo. I bring that up to say, aside from Arn Anderson asking Lee or acknowledging Lee, saying that he listened to him, did Lee get to speak?
No.
Scorpio Sky got to speak. And I thought he was commenting to black people because he started out his promo saying, I was one of the first champions. But he didn't say black. He didn't even do like the Ariane Andrew first black tag team championship. Nothing.
He's
He's what? Never mind.
Never mind.
It's interesting to see the stats and then look at the and I don't want to. It's not an AEW bash night, but it's interesting to get the numbers to see.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. This is the thing. I am not facts. Shouts to Sean Robert. He said, "What about us brown folk, black folk, yellow folk, trans folk, gay folk, people that don't normally get to see themselves in these spaces?" Everybody, diversity is a lot of things, but when we talk about how AEW was presented to us, we are diversity, and then you look at the high number.
They put on the shirt, Brian.
He better not get that damn red X is what he should be looking out for. To be on the one hand presenting yourself as the diverse option for pro wrestling to the community, and then to see the show and see how little black folk are given to do on your main television. It's funny to see the reflection of almost 70% white people watching the show and under 20% black people watching the show, because that lets me to believe that you're kind of booking for who's watching. You're almost making your audience, if you understand what I'm saying.
Their next pay-per-view should be called Separate But Equal? Question mark?
Well, it'll be in Minnesota, so
All drama.
I did say at some point I'm going to report back with a review, because I didn't realize the Cody Rhodes show had debuted last night until I was watching the playback. So I want to watch that and see what that's about. What did you think of it? What did you think of it?
It was a reality show. It's scripted. They had a nice little beef with Red Velvet and Jade Cargill that Miss Brandy Rhodes had to piece up.
Interesting.
Which was very interesting. It was that little promo that they had, and Jade had smacked her. But if you watch that joint, she laid in the shorty.
Hit her with a potato.
And that nigga is strong.
Did Red Velvet get
shoulders? They said she was in her feelings. Like they was tight about it. That 100%. Brown Waters, that's 100%.
Damn, and Brian Ice Waters, no, he be producing for real.
But look, though, they had they pieced it up over a wine tasting.
Shut up. That's some Bella twins. That's total Bellas right there.
Everyone needs a shot of brandy. Again, this woman has a whole
show. I ain't gonna tell you.
That's math. That's disgusting, right? That didn't even sound right, did it? That did not sound right. We don't do that. We don't do that. I
or a shot with brandy. Either way, it's
we can't do any of that right now. I'm not.
Real quick, don't forget. A couple weeks ago, I had to tally up the main events. And right, so remember when you look at the Dynamite main events, and then because Rampage had Red Velvet.
Look at this main event right here, me versus Felicia.
This nigga's main event is you versus Sleep, nigga.
Yeah, I just want to say this.
Lost that match before. It's rough.
Hey, I just found out the other day.
I'm gonna say this right now before we get into anything. Peace to the people that have been around. All right, we're gonna get into some other stuff, but I want to say first, shouts out to Queen PR and Krista B over at Those Wrestling Girls. They had they're live on Twitch, YouTube. Just search for Those Wrestling Girls podcast. And they're highlighting black podcasts and having conversation. They had us on for a little bit. We got to talk our shit.
This is the second time that I popped up and y'all wasn't there, and I left.
Krista B's got real beef with you.
I know.
She slaps the shit out of I will die.
I did not like her energy. Sister Ariel said she loved Brandy's mom's energy. I didn't love her mom's energy in that white space because she was super. Well, I tell you, and this
What? She's from Detroit or something?
it's cold.
Never washed.
It's cold.
Yeah, she from the D.
I
Okay.
I don't know. I've heard that
You know, a nigga know he said something wild when he said it, and like it looked like he posing for the picture. Yeah,
fact.
Well, no, again, he lets it breathe. Like,
I need to watch. I forgot that she would be on the show.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that. I'm gonna give it
yeah.
a couple. Avery, I'm gonna give it a couple seconds.
Well, I was gonna say when Fam talked about Rhodes Family Hour being heavily scripted, I was gonna immediately be like, "Is it how scripted is it compared to
Rhodes to
Ms.
the
and
top.
Mrs.?"
about the same.
Because they had his pops is on there. His pops apparently the merch man. After he did these shits, they said he had
Merch
T-shirts
making Miz.
and playing card. He was Mitch. He was in the living room of the family, like, yo, check these shits out. Check this. I got a chef
So
hat.
that's
Look
who
at
that
my
was
socks,
the other day.
nigga. Like,
When
I got
Matt-
underwear. Like, he had a whole line of merch.
when Matt was like, you can't
Did
copy
they have black
respect.
wrestling drawers?
That was aimed at Mrs. Dad. You can't copy respect, Ms.
If-
Senior.
From what I understand, piece of Detroit, piece of Pontiac, Michigan, piece of the Midwest. And what I'm saying, from what I understand, I've never been out in that area, but from what I understand, if you really from the D, you gotta have a pair of buffs.
You
So
gotta have a pair of buffs.
I'm gonna say this. I would hope with just like Kenny
I was just about to
Omega,
say that, Rock.
just like Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and all them are copping kicks, I would assume that Brandy Rhodes should have a pair of buffs in somewhere in her sunglass situation. Oh, Demps, Matt, you got to make black wrestling draws.
Nah.
From Transformers
Y'all don't
Black
wear
Wrestling.
the right kind of drawers that I like to make.
I think if
Hey,
what
where's the Fenty robe at?
it's over here. If I didn't know if I tweeted I was gonna wear it at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it yet, but it's that SavageXFenty. Look at this.
That shit smell like money.
Look at this. Look at this shit. It's got with the pocket. With the pocket, yo.
One of them holes.
This shit is beautiful. This shit
Walking
is,
around with a corn cob
they
pipe.
this shit is luxurious.
You ever
yo.
sat on your balls when you was wearing that?
You know what? I got a pair of matching pants. I might have to do that this weekend.
Nigga, they
Say I won't.
they
A
were selling
portrait.
50.
I'm gonna take a bath and then I'm gonna put it on.
Whoa.
Yeah, watch.
You take a family
I'm a-
portrait with the robe and the belt.
I'm gonna sit in the I'm gonna sit in the bath like these, chilling, marinating.
Oh, that's what you drinking?
That Charlemagne
It
sent.
smells like
Charlemagne
Rihanna.
sent it.
Oof.
Charlemagne sent. I don't drink this like that, but Charlemagne sent it. So I'm gonna finish the bottle because
Might have to send bottles of Charlemagne.
it is what
But to
happened.
go back to the AEW thing, again, if they're not putting black talent in the main event, it's showing that's again not showcasing them as important. They put them at the beginning of the card, like Powerhouse Hobbs and CM Punk last week, or in the middle. Matt Sydal was teaming with Dante Martin.
But that's the thing.
Quick,
That's
really
the thing.
quick,
Yeah.
I'd like to send a special shout out to all them niggas that was live in the crowd last week at the tennis matches. You know what I'm saying? All you niggas that lied to us and told us wait for the Friday show.
Facts.
Facts. Much better. It was not much, and it wasn't one person. Niggas really was like, "Yo, this is great. Wait till y'all see the Friday show."
Everybody.
Nigga, the Friday show was phony.
Is it
It
is this wealth? I got this for free. I didn't even buy that shit. Is it one of that's I'm showing network, and that's what I was saying on those wrestling girls. If you ain't learned one thing in this pandemic situation, if you a hustler, you gotta learn how to network. Because at the very least, you connect with people that connect with other people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We gotta get
and 50 got the big nigga work too. That's the ill part.
Facts, big facts. I did want to take a moment out.
Best shape of his life.
He on the horn with the supply. He's trying to make sure
I'm trying to make sure everything get. You know what I mean?
And he's a businessman.
He makes sure everything remains. Never mind. He didn't like that one either.
You know I hate that nigga.
He didn't like that one either. I do want to for a second. I told Terry's in here. I told Terry I would talk some shit for a second. I do want to Barry Horowitz. This Monday on Raw, they started the show.
Before you go there,
sorry.
See Mark Henry responded.
Oh, did he?
No.
Wait, Mark Henry update? Hold up. Do I read?
Live update.
Pardon me. No. My bad.
This man drunk.
He's seen it.
It was before that.
Mark Henry to me.
No, he responded. He did respond, but it was before. I didn't see that. Before.
Oh, from the last response,
Yeah,
you're saying.
I
I got you.
Yeah,
He's seen it though. He saw it not too long ago. We'll one of us will keep y'all updated. What was I saying? No, all right. So should I talk Monday night? Well, actually, I'm sorry. Extreme Rules. Bobby Lashley cut like his third best promo of the year. He called Big E a chicken shit. He challenged.
That nigga Bobby Lashley be saying the whole word.
He's one of peace. Whoever shared the Boondocks Riley gif the video the other day that I need to go back and rewatch that show. It's been a minute since I've run through like classic Boondocks material.
Dempsey, you do know that I do this, right?
All day. Every day, all day. You know what those wrestling girls said? They was getting ready. They said they was taking days off. They said they was doing their push-ups. They was drinking their supplements just to get ready for seeing niggas in November over that 4-day weekend.
They got built like that.
That's why I'm saying they got to train. They got to go into training camp.
This training right now.
It's every day.
This training right here.
Cal gonna show him how it worked. What was the name of that?
That pussy. With that pussy work.
Nope. I don't even know what that means.
Brian McKnight was my mama's favorite. One of my mama's favorite artists. Right. Later. So when I heard it, I'm like, Ma, you heard Brian McKnight new mixtape? She's like, no, he got to make it. I'm like, that nigga talk about making the pussy work. She said, goodbye.
Click.
Then he called up 2K and he was like, wait a minute. You said what?
Bomb.
Click. No, so Lashley called Big E a chicken shit on Extreme Rules and said, well, and all right, the funny part was before this, people were like, yo, I saw some tweet. Someone was like, yo, when is Lashley getting his rematch? It felt like somebody at WWE saw that tweet, said, here, Bobby, say this. You can even call him a chicken shit. Just say you're going to fight him for the title tomorrow. And he said it. And then later on, Big E was like, you want to bump? Let's go. Like, we'll do it.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
It was. I was like, all right, I am hyped for Monday.
I love the Big E promo.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was ready for the match.
He said, you are out of your mind. I'm going to help you find it.
You must have lost your mind, and I'm going to help you find that nigga and that was right out of the Black Mother playbook.
Fact. He's heard that many a time in his life. He had to.
Nigga, did you walk that dirt through my goddamn kitchen? You must have lost your mind. Well, I'm going to help you find it.
I'm going to help you find it.
Where I'm going to help you find it?
With
get that bucket of that pine right there.
Go outside, get that switch, goddamn.
Sound like my grandmother.
Facts. Whatever's there. But that's the thing. That was announced Sunday night. Whatever happened for the rest of the pay-per-view, I really did not care. I was ready for Monday.
It seemed like, did Alexa and Charlotte have a good match? Because it seemed like they did when I was checking it out.
The ending of the Alexa and Charlotte match.
Ending. Nah.
The ending of the Alexa Charlotte match was weird. I don't remember what happened on Monday with that either. Did anything happen? Was Alexa on Monday?
No. Remember, she's out.
The word is she's gone for months.
She's out.
Well, I didn't. Why? Why?
Because she had that Alka-Seltzer in her mouth and they
she got married.
In on it.
Oh.
Why did they keep moving in that Alka-Seltzer?
I don't know.
Oh, so
somebody got a fetish.
Hey, pal.
Let's
Why don't you
see.
zoom in on that a little bit?
Wrestling Observer Radio, Alexa Bliss reported taking time off for sinus surgery.
They brought her business back Monday.
They could not confirm how long she would be out of action for. So it's probably
That too.
Well, I was gonna say, because Charlotte ripped up the doll, it felt like the end, or what could be a good way to end this phase of Alexa Bliss.
Thank you, Jesus.
I would be fine. I was kind of like ready to see that end anyway. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe she'll come back a totally different.
When Matt gets the belt, he's gonna do the whole like Alexa Bliss pose with the belt.
Like I said, when they say show it to him, you just gotta show it. That's all I ask.
Don't you worry about what I'm gonna do with the title.
You gotta honor the 10 pounds of gold. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to this other loser.
Well, that's yeah.
Oh, need a fucking coin flip to get the belt. Fuck out of here.
This nigga said
Last time I checked, you were nowhere near the match.
Last time that I checked, you and Vin was in the background. I was at least,
You picking John Cena for matches, man.
Who's gonna win Roman and Finn? John Cena.
You find your mind.
John Cena. He's like the white Martin Luther King. What's the capital of Zaire? Martin Luther King. Nah, so.
Oh, that's Black Air Force One, yo. Okay.
Right there.
That's that energy.
Yeah,
that's that energy.
That's the murder.
So
to the top.
Raw starts and it's Big E Lashley.
Rated R, like
and
Xavier would.
They wrestling. They just said, "Fuck it, we about to go."
Two men.
I was at the laptop and I would turn. Maybe somebody would hop on the chat. We would interact for a sec. I don't know where Shelton and Cedric were. I don't know. They had their shirts laundered and ready.
That was a good reveal.
And they said, "God damn it, we about to do this," because Kofi and Woods have to support their mans. They on Raw, like that's their show. So we got the impromptu 6-man tag, and it ended in a schmoz. Like at some point,
no, we didn't get the 6-man tag. That was in. They kind of brawled.
They were brawling, and That's when Adam Pearce came out and said, "We're going to settle this later on the night," and he made it the Bobby Lashley Big E steel cage match. I say all this to say, when the day after Big E won his title on Raw, I asked him. I said, "What are you looking at? What's your goal? What's your plan?" Because the ops is out there. He had to have known that the ops was out there.
Flex on him.
What do you want? What do you hope is going to happen? The first thing he said was, "Give me the Hurt Business." Now's the time for Lashley, Cedric, and Shelton to get back together.
I was thinking because who knows when MVP's coming back? But again, they can fuck it up with the draft tomorrow. They've done shit like that before.
They bet not. They got lightning in a bottle right now.
Yeah, they know that. Like, I don't know who is responsible for what. Kevin Dunn, whoever the fuck it is, Bruce Pritchard, Tom Pritchard, one of the Pritchards.
It's not homegirl who called him Bobby Ashley.
Them niggas just found out that black people have money, and black people have money to spend.
Wait, they're watching the show too?
Have money to spend on wrestling.
They're watching wrestling too?
They just figured this shit out. So they're not going anywhere.
So let me ask you this then. How can we give AEW as much flack about not having representation when WWE is just getting to the party?
But
because
these niggas said it.
Yes. We're going to be the most diverse wrestling company out there.
Right. They specifically said, nigga, WWE came out and had their chairman and CEO say nigga on TV. What's good in the hood?
Tell me he did not just say that.
Yeah, one of them.
He said the whole word.
But no, again, Cody Rhodes said it. Brandy Rhodes said it. Everyone was saying, we're going to be front and center with diversity, and then
tell me he did
they
not
got a
just
black woman in office.
Nigga. It's like to put H on it.
Look at AEW talked about it. WWE did it. That's
What?
why we can't criticize WWE. They didn't preach and say we're going to do this, this, and that. They just did
They
it.
did.
How about this? How about
this?
this? How about take a step back with me? How funny is it that we've been on this planet for how long? Don't even need to say. We've been on this planet so long that we've seen WWF, WWE, WC, all these federations fuck a lot of this up. At the time where the conversation is at its highest, it's funny. It's funny that the WWE are the ones that are actually having the moments where we're starting and ending shows with two dope black pro wrestlers in the heavyweight title scene. That's been unheard of. For the show to step out and say we're going to be diverse, that's what we're wearing on our sleeve, and then you look at the product, it's they failed to give us what they sold us. It feels like they sold us a dream, and now they're just doing what they want to do. And maybe that's why the viewership percentages look the way they look, because they're pushing stuff to a certain audience.
But Cal, the thing, cause you were about to say something.
Mm-mm.
The thing that is crazy because they're viewed as being, I guess, progressive.
That's yeah, and in a lot of ways they are.
Mainly for one thing, and it was the thing they shouted from the top, which was, Nyla Rose being transgender and having an openly transgender wrestler compared to WWE. But
that is big.
They botched that too.
There's a lot of people who bring up Nyla Rose because she was champion, but when you really look, they did not push to the full potential.
So
no.
So it's crazy that they're gonna end up falling behind that 8 ball because they put so much they put so much behind these motherfuckers that weren't necessarily like superstars, but have been wrestling for X amount of years.
Right.
That already looked like people that were wrestling before.
Right.
And then you have the wild shit is you have a whole show that, well, it's not even a whole show anymore, but you have a dark match show with all the dark people on it that you don't put on your main show that aren't, we don't know how long they're under contract.
Kiera Hogan's officially all elite.
Yes.
As of this week, yeah.
So you see the shit is you see that they're not getting their shine in this company that's supposed to be progressive. Once these contracts are up, these motherfuckers are gonna move because they're shining. Like people see that they're shining. They're gonna
get money. They can get a lot of money elsewhere. Yeah.
Don't forget, AEW will try to do the immediate response, and the whole Big E thing happens. And I think right after the phone week, they did Dante Martin versus Powerhouse Hobbs. It's like because the card was looking real white, and they're like, "We gotta do something." Here,
it's not. But that's, you know what I'm saying. You feeding me, Lucha Kid, and Airwolf. It's my nigga. The table is leaning on your side.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's using duct tape to like fix concrete.
Yeah,
like,
to fix the bullet hole.
It's a Seth Rogen. This is the end meme. Like,
but I will say,
T-Mav shot at you.
That was a saying that she said. You using duct tape.
I mean, he fell down the stairs. I remember that.
That wasn't her.
No, I know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think
she got a pistol.
I hope y'all be listening. I don't want to say what I was saying. Shouts out to the day one. Shouts out to the Z.
Aaron Anderson, the only one I care.
Arn Anderson ain't the only nigga strapped.
Is he strapped?
He's Arn Anderson. Come on.
Like
he got a Glock,
nigga.
Like bamboo, nigga.
Nigga strapped like bamboo, nigga.
Glocks is who carries Glocks? Is that I'm saying that I was gonna say that's a cop gun, right?
Double barrel.
No. Well, it can be.
Yeah, every police. No.
But a lot of police carry staccatos. But
I don't know what that.
Now
we're getting into real dangerous territory.
The
ATF is gonna.
Staccatos is a dope name for a gun if you know what staccato means.
Yeah, because it's hollering. That bitch get the hollering.
I took a quick walk to Walmart, and I had
It
Shuffle
was hollering over there, wasn't it, Cat?
Well, you know what it was. I had Shuffle on my phone, and SE Gang from the Conway album from earlier this year came on with that guitar. I was walking home. It felt like I was walking out to the ring. You feel what I'm saying? I was looking around like, yeah, nigga.
Real quick?
Shit is
Because again, I go back.
Sorry.
I go back in the archives. Do you guys recall calling JR the Machine?
Yo, fake ass Conway.
Oh dog.
Dude, I think you did. By God, do before the do. I
Wait.
said, hey, by God, hey yo.
It's how long ago was that?
That was
phony ass Conway.
2019.
We was
Ross
Spring of 2019 is that.
Here, friend. You come here and you're gonna get a Glock. You know what I mean? My friend Lauren, he's gonna come on here.
JR the
Shoot at
Machine
you.
is
Because like I said, I listened out of order, so I heard it one week like JR the Machine, and then the next episode you explain. I heard the
Question
how
is,
the
why
joke
does he
was.
get-
It was like
Why
Ross
does he
Wayne
hold
is
the
funny.
gun? I just want to know why does he get to hold the gun. It's because he's already got it. He's
Rock.
You already got it.
Rock
you
said,
imagine-
already got it.
Kanye
no.
the Machine with a 10-gallon resistor hat.
Rock said they carry Glocks, but he said they used to carry the he said back in my day,
They say
back
Colt
when you had to have
45.
spurs to get the hell out of
Yeah.
Dodge.
Reach
We
for
said
the
carry all
sky,
types
nigga.
of shit.
Oh no.
He's like,
No,
yeah,
no.
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 Reach for the sky,
That's a-
jigaboo.
Wait, so we mentioned
Reach for the sky, you moon cricket. I'm sorry.
Dark had Kiara Hogan and Layla Gray. He said, I'm out. Drib is smart. He hit under the desk early. Kiara Hogan's officially all elite. They also had Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks and Darius Lockhart.
Yeah, the machine might be the name of the episode.
Yeah. That's
Again, you got to go back. If you're not just watching on YouTube, you have to listen to the archive as well.
yeah.
It's called a catalog for a reason. There's always
Yeah.
hits from
Stick a
years
pin-
and years ago.
He
Shout out
named
to
a
Keeks.
song after them.
Stick a pin in that one too.
Shout out to Keeks. She was talking about Ricky Starks being the
First black champion.
Facts. Ricky Starks is that guy, dog.
See, that was the thing about last night. Again, the whole point is that AEW won't put black stars in the main event. And last night was a rare main event where it was Sammy Guevara and Miro.
Yeah.
When I was doing that main event tally, you saw a lot of the Elite, Chris Jericho, Moxley, or Darby Allin. That was one of the rare occurrences where it wasn't one of those people. So I could easily see Ricky Starks one day being in that spot, especially as TNT champion. Him and Sammy Guevara, I think, could have a great feud.
Yeah, they're gonna
Coming up.
Yeah,
MJ, but I think the direction is
okay. No, go. What you gonna say?
That's the thing. Like Ricky Starks really should be part of that list of four that MJF talked about.
Yeah, MJF said it's me, Darby, Sammy, and Jungle Boy. He basically called them as the four of the future. Starks is if he ain't
Probably
recognized
Starks and
right
Hangman.
there. Starks is
I'm putting
there.
Starks over
Darby Allin.
everyone but MJF.
They're the most that feel like we
Like,
are like complete ready pro
Yeah.
wrestlers. Like
Yeah.
put me in
The two
tomorrow.
that the other one is missing is Hangman Page, and that would be like a SmackDown 6 sort of feel with
Yeah.
Hangman Page.
Hangman
and Ricky
Page
Starks.
is there.
Hangman
Well,
Page.
that's the thing.
He's
Yeah,
been
that's
there.
why I'm like,
He's
he
been
really
there.
doesn't count with that aspect because he'll be that next guy really.
Like I thought
Moon
I
Cricket
think
is
Darby
crazy.
Allin with Sting is a step back. I could be wrong,
I'm over it.
but that's a step back. It's a step back for Darby Allin. But who the fuck am I to say? You know,
But wait,
No,
so
I
what do
agree.
you?
As someone who likes Darby Allin, I don't like it either.
What you gonna
I-
say, fam?
No, I
It was
disagree.
cool once.
But no, it's who he is. This is old head. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you never got Sting with Darby Allin is still just a nigga with a skateboard that fall off stuff.
this,
Dude,
I like
so-
turtles.
So why? What? Like
good.
I'm cool with Like Sting is my OG. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sting. I'm gonna stand in the rafters. But
Right.
why is Sting with me?
My
every
Sting
week?
right here.
Well, I he was looking to the crowd, ready to do that damn Scorpion Death Drop. Darby is Sting's weed carrier. That's crazy.
Well, it was not just him like waiting for the crowd. It was like, I gotta learn how to fall right because I'll be paralyzed if I don't.
He was
That
bracing
too.
himself. He was bracing himself.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and drop.
What was I gonna say? Fuck it. It's one. Oh no, I was gonna say it's a situation where is it gonna be a Larry Sabisco, Bruno Sammartino thing where at some point we're gonna get Darby versus Sting? Maybe is CM Punk gonna be worked into that? Maybe CM Punk's gonna maybe make Darby go to the dark side. Like there's things you could do, but at some point I think you gotta get Sting
Get
the
him
fuck
away from Sting.
Sting the fuck up out of here from Progression.
How long have they been together?
Yo, it's too long now.
Since Revolution, I think. Since
It-
before
they-
Revolution.
You said how long have they been together?
It's been all year. That's crazy. All year it was snowing whenever winter was coming, right? That was was that the TV special when they had the fake ass snow?
That was
Sting.
just Sting. That was just Sting though.
I don't know why it snowed. He was fucking what's the karate nigga?
Glacier.
Glacier. He wasn't
Ralph
Glacier.
Macchio.
December 2nd, 2020, Sting made his debut in AEW
Jeez, it's almost
after
been a year.
a tag match. After a tag match with Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin against Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks. So yeah, almost a year that they've been linked together.
Okay, because we didn't know. I'm not. It's not bad with a year. I'm not.
It should be done though. You're saying.
So Darby Allin's good. I hate you, Dad.
I mean, if
I
you
hate him too.
if you remember,
At least you got one,
even
man.
for the even before the CM Punk match, he was like, I'm sitting in the back seat. I mean, y'all go ahead out there.
I was glad that he wasn't. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's
That nigga couldn't make it to the ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say
My
he
bad.
had to
You go-
move the-
you go-
he
you go
moved the
without me, son.
guardrail.
all day, Sting. How you feeling? Yeah, Stinger. How you feeling? Your back's all right, bro. You gonna be? I need you in my corner. Fucking rock and roll.
Ricky Starks is at the answer to Zero's question.
Who's
Powerhouse
black
Hobbs
and
and
over?
Ricky
Yeah.
Starks.
Yeah.
And anybody who's
Nobody
asking,
bro.
Jay Carter.
anybody who's asking what black pro wrestler is ready right now, shut up. That just means you haven't been paying attention.
Facts.
If I got to keep it, we got every Juneteenth, BRP 50 drops. I don't know how many black wrestlers you need to see named to know that there's people that are ready.
It's coming
It happens all the time.
all the
Pe-
fucking time.
Piece of Trisha Dora. Trisha Dora is now ROH.
Yep.
It's official.
Put her with Shane telling them right now.
But yeah, early. Everything that people want the bloodline and Naomi to do, you better put Trisha Dora there and show it to them.
And that was the thing we forgot to talk about
Oh,
last Friday
cool.
was the Naomi segment.
Show it
Nah,
no, that's not yours. All right.
Shit. Look at these. You got y'all got these?
You
Yo, I
can't
wore the
even
Kamala
find that no
yesterday.
more.
I wore the Kamala yesterday.
Mine over there with all the stars on it. That shit was hard.
I put the
Hard.
fist on that bitch.
Hard.
No, this shit right here though. The people hot for these. People hot for these. I would have wore, but the purple don't go with the Calgary Flame. I had to represent. I got the Felicia. What the fuck is this? Did y'all watch Dynamite? Was there anything else on Dynamite that was worth even mentioning? Did y'all fuck with that Sammy Guevara Miro
Damn.
match?
Who?
That's Sammy Guevara.
You said that like how JR says it. You got Sammy Guevara.
Apparently, God's favorite champion is no longer God's favorite champion. God's favorite champion must be Roman Reigns.
I didn't like it, to be honest with you.
The match.
I didn't like him
The
losing.
decision.
Mm.
Well, you see what they did. So I thought this was one of the more interesting things that that AEW has done. So while you know what I'm saying, Ms. and Mrs. Maga was on, they go to commercial and they're sitting there with Sammy Guevara and they're like, how's it going? You know what I mean? How was the win? And he was like, man, this is great. You know what I mean? I'm going to be the best champion I've ever had. This is after the show is off, but they go to commercial and they cut back to the arena and he's talking about he about to fight what's buddy from the
Bobby Fish.
Yeah, he about to
Old ass Bobby.
Yeah, he's fighting Bobby Fish.
Yeah, he about to fight Bobby Fishburne, yo. And
Bobby Steels.
It's gonna be a good match.
Let's cut
Hey,
the
yo.
pie 5 ways.
all right, are any of you niggas watching Wu-Tang? Any of you
Noodles.
niggas?
Not
Yo,
yet.
you gotta have Showtime.
Noodles.
It's not.
Wait,
It's
no,
on,
it's
it's
on
It's a
on
Hulu.
Hulu
Yo,
original.
I've been looking at Hulu. Hulu won't let me watch it.
La
Yo,
Cosa
you got to actually
Nostra.
pay 'em.
No, because it's not mine.
Johnny
It's not mine.
Blaze.
But now you don't got to have Showtime for the.
Nah, it's a Hulu show.
No,
Yeah, it's a
what I'm
Hulu show.
saying
It's a Hulu
is-
original.
What I'm saying is, I'm on. So my cousins came from Arizona like 4 years ago.
I'm coming
They
home.
stayed in my house, right? And they
Damn.
put their Hulu on my TV. So I just added my own account to their account, right?
Yeah. Are they still paying for it?
Imagine you
What?
at home and it just say Mav on
That's
your.
just a math on there.
Chris Bay
And I
has
got
nothing
all
on
my
that.
Man,
list.
food. Man.
What the fuck is that, Matthew?
When did I watch this? I don't remember watching this.
Man, you. Who the hell my damn Hulu?
That's the one thing that sucks when someone fucks up like your algorithm or your
Facts.
recommendations. Like I ain't watch none of this shit.
Hey, yo,
I don't give a fuck about an algorithm when it's free.
I do when it's on my YouTube
The
algorithm.
Showtime.
Be perfect.
The documentary is on Showtime. The
Yo,
Wu-Tang documentary.
my
was
little
Showtime.
my little cousin down in South Carolina was watching all kinds of Dawson's Creek and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, see.
I don't want to
Yo,
wait.
Pacey, I hated Pacey, yo.
Don't you dare talk about Charlie Conway like that.
Y'all gotta
Hated
stop.
Pacey.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not listening to
Thank
that.
you.
I'll be honest.
I was gonna do the same thing
I'm
because
not listening to that.
who the fuck? What's the Pacey?
I don't know. Kevin Spacey.
Nope, we can't
Joshua
talk about him.
Jackson.
Pacey's son.
If R. Kelly's locked under the jail, I'm saying like,
Hey, yo, the
it's-
greatest meme I've seen, yo, is the nigga said they call R. Kelly fans the P Hive. That made me chuckle.
Yup, I'm out of here.
That's what gets us canceled.
I saw the one. There was this one more. There was one meme. It was R. Kelly and a bunch of other dudes standing around, and one
There's
guy's
20
yelling
of
at him.
those. There's
He
20
said-
of those.
He said, "What did he say?" He said, "Nah, we said sing the remix to Ignition, fool," or some shit like that. I was like, "Yeah, I like that. I like that."
Nigga said we go. One nigga said we gonna make a real chocolate factory out of you
I didn't see.
tonight. That was the funny one.
Your body is like a porta potty.
Nope.
He
We
said
can't.
drip,
We
drip,
can't.
drip.
We can't. Yeah. Just be careful. Is all I'm saying.
Nigga, listen.
Be careful.
Hey, Vin, you gotta relax.
Yeah. Then be wildin'. Jesus
I got
Christ. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin, please.
Oh gosh.
You subscribe, like, comment. Shouts out, Vince. Shouts out to the whole chat. We almost done. Drip, did you watch NXT 2.0 this week?
Yep.
You
White
said something.
noise.
You said something about B-Fab.
Yeah, she probably had the worst drop kick I've ever seen.
Damn.
Ever.
Who was she
And
wrestling?
just again, Electra Lopez,
Electra Lopez.
which is like pressure.
I should watch the match. I don't watch it.
Yeah,
No.
you should watch it. Yeah,
No,
I don't
If you
watch
don't
NXT.
if you don't like
No.
wrestling, you should still watch that match.
No, you shouldn't.
If I don't like wrestling and you don't like wrestling,
You don't like wrestling.
Again, and we love wrestling
What?
2.0.
What?
Me,
No,
Terry's son.
shouts out to Terry. Shouts out to International Podcast Day. I guess I gotta watch NXT.
But no, again, it just showed that Math was right. I think it was that first appearance. No, that might have been after the BRP 50 when Math was like, she can't wrestle. And Terry's like, no, I think she could. And Math's like, nah, she can't.
Master
See,
Sheik.
that's the picture you talking about. Right?
Yeah.
That's the picture you talking about, right? Hold on, I'm gonna run off a couple of these.
She can't wrestle.
I'm feeling on your booty tonight, Robert. I'm a flirt too tonight, Robert. We gonna see what that chocolate factory hitting on tonight, Robert.
No.
My body's calling for you, Robert. Can you hear it, nigga? Ain't no closets in this motherfucker, Robert. We gonna remix that ignition,
Hey,
Robert.
Mass Damon.
No. It seems like you're ready, Robert.
See, now would be the time to turn into Bret Hart again.
Like golden showers, Robert.
Listen, to get the Bret Hart
Give me that
on,
toot, and I'll give you that deep, Robert.
it take too much for me to get the pants and the motherfucking the tank top on, son.
You had nobody seen. You just wore them.
Yeah,
pants.
it's a podcast from a medium shot.
That's amazing.
You just wore them pants.
Yeah.
You wore those to work.
34 minutes and that man is still not responded. He's seen it. He's seen it though. I don't know if we won't get a response tonight. Did y'all see the reports of Fox and WWE having issues?
Hey, AOD lover. AOD lover. I think you should come in and we're gonna make to be together because we are.
And again, I say he'll be playing Bobby Brown apparently.
Ayo, as my sword gets sharper, I think all of us as a clan together.
That's Ashton Sanders. He was y'all never saw Moonlight?
Moonlight's
I
phenomenal.
never saw Moonlight.
Beautiful.
Moonlight's good.
Yo, nigga, I love Moonlight.
Moonlight's
nigga.
a very good film.
Sybil Shepherd, Bruce Willis.
That's
You know what I mean?
moonlighting.
Fiend,
You son of a
man.
bitch.
That's
Bruce
good.
Willis joint, the Bruce Willis joint.
Y'all
when that
fucking
nigga used to
stupid.
Come to work.
Y'all
and nigga
fucking
used to come to work
stupid.
well.
Are you all right?
Yo, I used to eat the score bars watching Moonlighting, son.
This nigga,
Is that Al Jarreau singing the song?
yes,
That was the row.
that was. I think that charted too. Damn. All right. Every time I talk about this show, I think of a Cameron song. Are y'all hyped for the Night Court revival? Like, who's watching that? Are you like y'all the only old niggas I know talking about Moonlight, and that's an old show. Niggas remember Night Court.
Bull. Shout out to Bull.
Boom.
Shouts to Bull.
Shout out
Horse
to
and Carriage remix. Every time I think about every time they talk about the show, I got to play the remix.
Boom, 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 boom.
Judge Harry Stone.
Doom, doom,
Boom,
doom,
boom,
Doom,
boom.
doom, 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 doom. Let's go.
Yo, don't you hate when movies and TV ruin beloved characters?
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? They took the beloved station manager from WKRP Cincinnati and made him a bicycle rapist. They took my favorite black action hero, Bruce Leroy, and turned him into a compact car rapist.
He a whole rapist.
Jesus Christ.
It's true.
And they took my nigga Mac from Night Court and turned him into the forceful sugar daddy. What you gonna do for that, Stormy? What you? I mean, if you want-
Wait. He did ask.
No, he was. I didn't call him a rapist. He was the forceful sugar daddy. What you gonna do for it? I mean, shit.
Rock. Can we bring Rock in here?
Oh no.
No, do it. International Podcast Day. You want Rock on the StreamYard?
Somebody bring Rock in here, man. I
Is
need to
Rock?
hear from Rock.
What is Rock down to be in this? We'll see. While we figure that out, I do want to bring up this conversation about Did people see the report about Fox being mad? I'm saying that Night Court theme song wasn't fire though. Niggas don't even watch the show. It's the intro. They'd have the cold open. Like that's all it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've been to court so much. I'm not watching a court show, my nigga.
You know what it was?
I'm
Nope.
not watching a court show.
Math. I'm gonna
Night
keep
court,
math.
tennis court.
Math. I'm
food
gonna
court.
keep it so real with you, Math. I ain't had no friends, right? I ain't really had nobody. It was a TV and it was me.
Me neither.
It was the TV and it was me. What I'm saying is,
Cuz me and this bitch been together since forever.
Math, what I'm saying is
Shout out your
Sunday.
full name in the
Together.
middle of the classroom.
Sunday will come out, right? And the newspaper will come out, right? And it would have a little TV guide. This will be me, Sunday afternoon. All right. That's funny. Piece of body boy. I'd be sitting there Sunday night like, yo, on Monday night is prime time wrestling. Tuesday, like in between me getting to those points where pro wrestling was on TV, I had to watch something.
Facts.
It might be Night Court.
Cow.
Ariel,
It
I'm
might
gonna
be
have to
night
ask
court.
you a question I ain't supposed to ask no woman, but sweetheart, how old are you? No, I didn't ask that. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, cow.
She
Do you
remember.
recall
We know
when
how
Night
old she is.
Court-
She was with
When
these.
Night Court
She was
used to
with
come
these.
on Fox
Yeah, at night.
and during the day.
Yeah, I would watch it during the day.
The newspaper, which is crazy.
It's facts that he with a question mark. With a question mark. Yeah, Sundays they used to have these things called newspapers. They would deliver the news to your house because we didn't have
It wasn't-
these. The whole world wasn't in your hand at that point. You had to go find the information. Sometimes you could pay to have it delivered to your porch. And inside they would let you know it was on TV. That's all I'm saying. In between the times we trying to find TV shows about pro wrestling.
Shit, you
Big old. She old as me, and I'm old.
Jesus Christ.
I sang the whole Night Court theme on live YouTube.
I'm definitely not posting that, Ariel. Don't even worry about it.
Head of the class is crazy.
Head of the class was dope, yo.
Peace to Robin Givens.
Yo, why is it?
Nah,
Piece of
I'm
Robin
definitely
Givens.
not piecing Robin Givens.
Nah, Pizza Rob. Even I thought our homegirl was dope though.
Peace to Robin Givens and Boomerang.
Yes.
So is it about
She definitely got outshined in Boomerang too.
Life
to
Goes
Halle
On was
Berry.
dope. Life Goes On was dope.
Is that Corky in them?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. That was on the like ABC Family or some shit like that. Like
Life Goes
random
On
shit.
was dope. That was
Life Goes
dope.
On was a good show. That was a really good show. Don't be laughing.
No.
I'm saying in general. If you're going to go look like just chill.
Oh, I thought you meant like old.
Massage.
Is the honeymoon over for Fox and WWE? I read a report they were saying that Fox is mad.
I don't. It's not going to go any.
It's at where
I don't
it's
think
at.
going-
You can't get any
it's
higher.
not going any other
Can
direction.
we get much
Like,
higher? So
It's not going any higher. So.
You think so you're saying you think it's just that Fox wants more, but you can't. This is maybe the ceiling.
Fox would want everyone from Raw that's good, and then all the
Facts.
good people from SmackDown.
Well-
they want the Super Show.
With the money that they've paid, I understand that. But at the time that you paid the money, there was no competition.
But the idea should be convert. Well, all right. I'm sorry. Let me back up.
Because again, your thing, Cal, you said it was that.
Well, because
were-
people.
They were
Well,
pissed about
yeah.
CM Punk.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let me explain. The report that I read, Fightful dropped a report. It was either over the weekend or early this week, where they said, and it was behind a paywall, so a lot of people didn't see it. The report was that Fox has been displeased with the WWE since July. From what I'm hearing, they said that they held a meeting before SummerSlam in August. Vince was there, Nick Khan was there, and they were with the Fox Sports CEO Eric Shanks and the head of production at Fox Sports Brad Zager. They all had dinner, and they said they were. It was a meeting to talk WWE. Meltzer and other journalists are allegedly saying that one of the biggest points of contention was CM Punk. When rumors started to hit, remember when those rumors hit where everybody knew that CM Punk was going to be debuting on AEW? Fox heard that too, And from the stories that are going around, Fox said, "Yo, here, take a bag and drop it off at CM Punk's house and see what happened." And WWE said he was asking for a bag that we couldn't carry because it was too big. And Fox said, "Yo, we got a truck, and we'll give you a couple more bags. You could drive it down to him in Chicago. Bong, it'd be good. He'd be back with us." And WWE said, "Fuck that nigga." And so AEW signed him, and the story is that Fox is supposed to be pissed because Fox wants, like, they had him for the WWE show that they were producing.
Backstage.
They probably feel a certain way that they couldn't get Punk to do more than just backstage, especially at a time where, like you said, it's competition. It's a war going on outside.
No man is safe from. Niggas don't, when you're dealing with these type of people, they don't really understand that money ain't, you know what I mean? When motherfuckers are set that money will make people move, money don't make everybody move, son.
It don't work for everybody.
That's thing, like, with someone that's so, like, resentful and bitter like CM Punk, the biggest bag to come work for Vince McMahon isn't gonna change his mind.
It's not.
Ezel, I'm gonna say this. You right. But remember, I preface a lot of this by saying reportedly, allegedly. I'm not saying any of this is fact.
Forget,
I'm saying these are the rumors and situations, but a lot of it is based on shit that's happening. There's where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not saying everything is real, but I'm saying.
But they're talking about since
10 years from now, you'll see what the situation probably was, and it's probably closer to the truth than you really know. But
anyway. You know, we legit trust Cal. Cal understands that Meltzer is some, you know what I mean? Niggas take what they can from, you know.
And this is the one thing that I think I operate differently than I know other people do because of my job. I don't want to say that I hear both sides because you know where I stand. What I'm saying, I want to see both sides because I need to see what the ops is talking about. I don't know how anybody else does it, but I need to know who and what is flying this way so I can know how to attack. I can know what's coming this way.
You still got to keep an eye on your enemies.
I need to know what, because
I see all them niggas.
That's everyone.
Whatever people feel about them,
true too.
A lot of that conversation moves from him. A lot of that AEW propaganda flows through his system. Is all I'm saying. So I think you need to be abreast of what's going on. Take everything with a pinch of salt. But if you're listening to my voice, I want you to know from now to infinity, until I'm not on this mic anymore, that I'm taking everything with a pinch of salt. I'm taking what Vince say, what Nick Khan say, what Drip say, what Adam Cole Bay say, what anybody say. I'm taking all of it with a pinch of salt.
Hey, Bay.
Because my brother Fam told me a while ago, it's always a work.
It's always a work.
It don't never stop being a work. That's why you involved. That's why you invested.
But what's stupid to me is that they're like, since July, they had the Bloodline story fully developed, John Cena return, the Bianca Sasha build up. Again, the match didn't happen, but Big E winning Money in the Bank in his backstage segments. They had, again, the Edge Seth Rollins feud. They had the way better show. What are you so pissed about? Because you try to get someone that, again, was like, fuck you. I don't fuck with you guys. Like,
sick the fuck out of that bit.
I'm trying to finish whatever's left in this.
Put the
body more. What the niggas say? Zip them up.
That's Sean.
Zip them up. That's all. Anyway, Math. We giving away hats.
We trying to. If these motherfuckers want them, if you want them, we got them.
We've been
get it. While the gettings.
I know y'all saw Math. If you look at that Math screen right, you saw he got all the hats. He had mad hats. He had 2 armfuls like these.
Math the Mad Hatter.
The Math Hatter.
I can't
These.
pick none of them whores.
World. What's the story? Math, you just made this shit.
I just made it.
Look at the gooch. Look at the light
No
skin gooch.
bullshit. Nah, yo, back up off me, nigga.
Nigga said send a hat and hoodie.
God.
Math made now.
And then hold on, when the nigga typed it, he did not separate his teeth. Send
a hoodie and a fucking
Hoodie
new.
in there.
It's like it's a shakedown.
Signed it.
No,
We
it
know
is.
wrestling new.
It is a shakedown.
Math made the shit, and I knew he made the shit because I email shit codes the emails. I see shit, and he showed us one day. I was like, nigga, you fucked up. You fucked up. I just want you to know right now that hat is too nice. Where mine's at.
It's a lot more than Math. Get the merch done.
You know what? It's his fault.
Math,
I wouldn't say
time, no cash.
I would say, Math, I need 100 green in that shit because it's too fire. This shit is too fire. Ask the chat. Niggas know. Niggas that got it. It's on the way. But anyway,
already got it.
Yeah, I already showed. I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Tuesday,
Thursday,
Monday,
Tuesday,
Friday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday.
Ain't no raffle.
Ain't no raffle. So we're gonna be
fight to the death.
We're gonna
Battle
how many
Royale.
how many of these we gonna be giving away
Today, we're gonna say look at Cuz.
We gonna give one. We're not giving away this hat. We're gonna give away one hat. One lucky.
I'm not just gonna give you any spot. I'm gonna give you my spot.
I'm gonna give you one.
I'm gonna tell you this. We had a conversation because I had to write all this down. Because unlike other this ain't easy. This ain't enter a raffle. This ain't first person to DM. All right, we're gonna break it down. Again, one winner will get
can
the.
we do two, Cuz? Can we do two?
I think fam is taking about silence.
Can we do two?
It sound like right now. Sound like it might be one. I don't know.
It's just
I don't know if you're trying to have
how you gotta explain how someone can even get the one. How is this gonna go down?
Pardon me, Cal. It's just one.
It's just one. Right now, it's just one. It's just one.
I said, fuck y'all niggas.
All right, listen. There's most of this beer here, right? If I can down this here beer in one go, we can go on and give out two of them there hats.
You gonna put the shit in the boot?
He can drink that bitch in one. He won't.
I was about to say, but
that nigga chest on fire right now. The chest on fire this time around, Styles.
Oh shit! He did it.
You know my cousin is a big guy.
That's two.
That was water. He resealed that shit.
That was water. It's funny. That's funny.
So we're doing two.
It was a work. Okay, two winners.
Oh yeah, good. He's the man. The man who said, "Don't trust anything. It's at work." Just
all right.
It's a work.
It's you watch one hand. Don't forget the other.
I'm gonna say this again, y'all.
They ain't got no suds, baby.
Facts. There's rules to this. I'm gonna clip. We're gonna make sure we clip this. It'll be separate, just in case anybody. Just in case we don't get a winner before the end of tonight. You got to send us an email. The winner is going to be the first person to send an email to blackwrestling@gmail.com. What's up?
Nah. My man said I was chugging craft beers. This is Yingling. It's not craft.
Facts.
It's the fall Yingling Hershey's Porter every year.
That nigga's drinking Hershey.
Chocolate rain.
Wow. All right. So the winner, you got to send us an email. I want you to send an email.
I had tonight chocolate rain.
blackwrestling@gmail.com. Subject: world famous giveaway. You have to do two things. The first one should be easy. we want you to include a screenshot of you subscribe to the Black Rasslin YouTube page from your YouTube account. That's key. We want to see that your account is subscribed to the Black Rasslin podcast page, and don't
security number that also has to be included.
And don't do no bullshit like you subscribe to it and then you unsubscribe to it. You know what I'm saying?
Because we're gonna know.
Please respect. Please respect. 2. This is the most important, and I'm dead ass serious.
Be real.
We used to do a thing called the Rodney Mack Nigga Invitational. Again, this is not a work. This is a shoot. We ran it. Facts. It was a while ago. We ran it 2 years in a row. The Rodney Mack Nigga Invitational.
Free drip with no double entendre.
We couldn't run this competition with drip on the pod. It would be 24 black pro wrestlers, bracket style, one winner.
Facts.
Along with your screenshot of showing that your account is subscribed to the Black Rasslin podcast, we need y'all to include the name of the black wrestler who won the first Rodney Mack Nigga Invitational. Again, the name of the black wrestler who won the first Rodney Mack Nigga Invitational. Include that with your screenshot. blackwrestling@gmail.com. Subject line, world famous giveaway. I'm not joking. The first person to do that, the first 2 people to do that, you get.
It's like when they kick out at 2.
It's not easy. It's a scavenger hunt. And realistically, you should be listening.
The next giveaway is hats are going to be laid out at certain spots in Pioneer City. You got to go like a national treasure hunt to find those shits.
Listen, and God bless you.
Hey, put it in. It's going to be at 8300 Deer Run Court.
God bless you.
I don't know.
You got to fight AJ Francis to get past level 2.
Keith Master Flex, you better figure out who won.
You got to call us from a 551 number.
You got to figure out who won.
Cousin of Matrix.
No, that's just the beer.
That's it.
That's the wine. Nobody knows.
Count Basie had ass. This shit is really.
Mickey Mouse was, and we were singing and eating all the cookies.
What was
that? Mickey Mouse and all his friends will come hang out with
Eddie Kane had
ass. Damn.
He's really knocked out. What is going on? Shit.
Excellence of execution in my ass.
Sammy Davis Jr. face ass. What's going on here?
Who can save the children?
Yo, the nigga pre-algebra playing Roblox.
No.
At 11 o'clock at night,
yo, they giving away black wrestling hats on Roblox.
Oh, they're gonna say they're giving away kids tomorrow. I'm like, God damn.
They giving away black wrestling hats on Roblox.
The nigga in the bank briefcase. Yeah, he said, "Fuck it, we live, baby, channel live." Before we get out of here, chat. We're not gonna do a lot, but I want to take some questions for the chat. Is there any questions that you want to ask us at the Black Rasslin Podcast? Now's your time.
Preferably non-wrestling questions.
Yeah, non-wrestling would be great.
When you dispose of a body, how do you?
I don't know nothing about. What I heard on Soft White Underbelly was fall break.
What is fall break?
How September 30th?
No,
they started school in July.
They must be overseas.
Fall break is crazy.
Yeah.
Is this nigga's question really where my hoodie?
Oh, he's not overseas.
He is the seas.
He is
the king of the 7 seas.
Who the fuck is Roblox is a good question.
This is a kidless nigga question.
That's
my.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
They had a Roblox.
Wait, what did Rock say? What was Rock's question? Sad part is I could give you the answer, but it's not gonna happen. It's not.
If you would like that, Cash App, Davis
Smooth.
DiBiase, $50.
Dead ass. And now's your time. Any serious questions?
Easy, Skrilla. Easy.
Word?
Yeah, easy.
When is that? Or was it that already happened?
Elmer, you got a
Saturday.
screenshot. You got a screenshot that you're subscribed to the YouTube, and then you got to answer.
Shout
The
out
question.
to Elmer. I see you. You did say you would subscribe. Shout out to you.
Shout out to people that were people was ready for that. They was definitely subscribing. Oh, Pure got a good question. I don't know if I'm gonna answer, but Pure got a good. Did we talk about this not too long ago? But I guess it
we
makes
talked about this. We might have talked about
it's a couple weeks ago.
No,
We said we might have to do a Patreon episode about BRP talking football. Again, me and Black John Stud were messing each other on Sunday.
Quite more expensive.
I'm not the biggest NFL fan. I don't really watch football like that. Locally, the Eagles are closest to me.
What did Terry say? There you guys still get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here.
The Eagles are closest to me, but I don't claim them like that. I don't really claim a team like that. But it's whatever's local to the area is what I follow.
This would be a rough week to claim the Eagles.
No, the Eagles got stomped on by the Cowboys on Sunday. Yeah, I saw that. It was cool. I saw Wilkins was out there upset. We got him and Keek's mom was upset. She burnt her Jordans.
I hope she ain't put Keeks out over that, man. That was
Hey, Rock.
Get the fuck out.
Hey, Rock. Relax.
Me and Black John said we're messaging each other. I was like, nah, like we were about Jimmy G did it, and then Aaron Rodgers showed. I'm like,
That's right.
I always sat there all the time. I hate football.
Darren, he said he found the episode.
already.
You
All
lying.
right,
He already got it.
So Sean, outstanding. So Sean Robert had a decent question. He said, "Okay, I got a question. Whose idea was it to do the show? Because I'm glad to watch it." There's two answers to this.
It's two.
There's two answers to this.
Yes.
Two.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
So originally, Brother Cal.
Yeah, well, what happened was I started a blog spot, blackwrestling.blogspot.com. Originally, it was just supposed to be a site dedicated to Black pro wrestlers. I was writing bios. I was only covering you. What's up?
When you created the name, were you like in Hollywood and they were like RoboCop? Fuck, that's a great idea.
You know what it was? You know what it was? It was a Sunday. I already had Rock the Dub, and I had a site dedicated. I think I had a site at that point dedicated specifically to Nigerian drum and bass. I'm just kidding, but it was a drum and bass website that I was running. And I was like, I need a wrestling site because I was writing. Rock the Dub was mostly music. Math, no, Math was. I was covering niggas in Maryland, St. Louis, Jersey. Like it was just a lot of dope cats and a lot of dope scenes. But I started like posting the Botchamanias and random wrestling shit, and I was like, this feels off from the regular timeline. So I need a wrestling site specific so I could get all this fun shit off. And I thought I lit 10 minutes. I was like, what's a good name? I said Black Rasslin, and I had to make sure it was spelled wrestling. And that's when it started.
Yo, niggas.
Bam Chug's the third one with no break. We giving away another hat.
No.
Facts.
No.
What you saying, fam?
But the second iteration,
The second iteration.
second season of Black Wrestling, I'm sitting in the parking lot and I'm talking to my cousin on the cellular phone. I'm like, cuz, I want to talk wrestling. Do you think Cal will be down to bring back Black Wrestling? I never forget it. I'm sitting in the Lowe's parking lot. My wife was in there buying light bulbs. Legitimate. And you know what I mean? We hit Cal, and I don't know if it was a week later we wasn't recording.
Yeah, no, it was real quick.
Cal wasn't supposed to be on. Cal legit was like, nigga, I'll do the big shows.
Well, right.
That nigga big time this.
No, because remember, I was doing. It was almost like a year and change. The bootleg. I still got to pull some of those. I'm gonna go in the archives. The thing is I was putting like that's when I was really starting to hear like Action Bronson and cats like that. I was fucking with the hip hop heavy, so I would have interludes and it'd be a couple of hip hop tracks, and then I would talk about fucking Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler wrestling the opening match of the pay-per-view. Like if you remember that era, I was covering pro wrestling around then. But I had to stop because I was gonna be going back and forth to New York. I was doing that show at my job. I was leaving the office, standing by a dumpster, talking to myself into my BlackBerry, and I would edit it when I would get home and drop them weekly. I did like 40 some episodes like this. It's fucking ridiculous, but it was how we get to here. But I knew I wasn't going to have enough time. So I was kind of trying to figure out how much time I could dedicate outside of, because family, starting a new job, going state to state, fucking hour and a half, 3 hours on the road, depending on how much time the train took. I was like, I don't know how much, but we did, the first episode was a preview, or was it it was a recap of the Royal Rumble.
It was a preview.
It was a preview of the Royal Rumble 2017. That January. It will be 5 years. January next year.
Just
Big
talked
Felicia.
about
Big Felicia. Why Mike everybody there?
All right, Ariel's got a question for us. She says, what's your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Go ahead, Drip. What'd you say, Drip?
Spider-Man. I used to be like, I had this Spider-Man gems as a kid who would jump from couch to couch, going like,
as a kid.
Yeah, I did that earlier today.
Last week.
He was with his dad. That's him and his brothers was doing that at his dad's house the other day. Yeah.
Thundercat draws.
The Underoos.
Matthew?
I'm gonna say Wolverine. I think I fucked with a lot of superheroes when I finally picked up an X-Men and saw the nigga with the blades shooting out his hands, and he wasn't like, I'm gonna just punch you. He's like, nah, where's your heart at? Because I'm a stick these shits through it, and you about to die. Like, that shit was hard to me, and he was a good guy.
This nigga is violent, yo.
He watches real fights, man. Come on.
If you niggas ain't never put 3 or 4 straws from the carry out between your fingers and pretending you was Wolverine, you are not the same. Cuz, what's your favorite superhero?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. First superhero that I really, really like was Apocalypse, who's not a superhero. He's a villain. I mean, it's a hero to me, nigga. Everybody got. Everybody out.
From Matt's perspective, that's a hero. From Matt's perspective,
everybody out. So, I really fuck with Gambit.
I like Gambit throwing cards and shit.
With the cards,
movies and put Gambit in it. Rock gonna do the voice for, hey baby.
I guarantee.
Hey baby.
Hey baby, I'm gonna play this ace, baby.
I'm a mutant, baby.
I'm gonna go with Jefferson.
Shardy. Oh,
who?
You go with Jefferson Page, aka Black Lightning.
Who the fuck is that?
He had a TV show. He had like 3 seasons.
Okay. Oh, yeah. The karate nigga, Michael Jai White.
Somebody said,
Chris Williams. I think it was Black Lightning.
This is a math question.
Fuck the Lakers.
Hey, big dog, how you feel about the Lakers?
Oh shit! If you haven't noticed, these are Lakers colors for
facts. I don't have the patch on me.
That's the only thing I'm disappointed about. But
I got to put the patch right here. I might do that this weekend.
Reason. Cal got the dope ass patch and shit.
I might put the patch on this weekend. I'll send pictures. I'll post pictures when I put it on there.
The Lakers, they're stacked for the chip. Not sure if they're gonna take it. The Nets are stacked.
The Nets ain't all vaccinated though.
The Lakers are the equivalent of a WWE Saudi show. They got Melo. They got fucking Rondo.
Look at me now.
And those are two of my favorite guys of all time, are Melo and Rondo.
I was gonna say about them like that.
Wait, Matt, is the whole Lakers vaccinated?
He's doing the Saudi show.
Hold on, so what's this question here?
What's the song that you get to rise for a second comeback?
Feeling on your booty.
Is that what you talking about?
Hey man, Say Yes by Floetry. Chocolate Caliente. Outstanding. Y'all niggas, shout out to the Nutty Professor niggas, man. Outstanding.
Is Drip considered dark white?
Yo, it's the darkest
no,
white. He's
100%
just
white,
dirty.
white.
He's just dirty.
He just he's dirty white.
Dirty. Outstanding.
Yeah, I see a lot of people send a lot of emails.
Royale, what's good? Royale, I didn't forget you. Yours is coming. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Wow, SGG was the first guest that we ever had on the pod. So yeah, salute to that.
Shout out.
100%, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out to you.
We can only be who we are. That's all it is.
Yeah.
This is OT right now.
No, for real.
Who's better, Tommy Oliver?
Is that?
Wait, go to what's the next
I
one?
like Ghost. I like
Or
Ghost.
Jason Lee?
Ooh.
Oh, Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah.
He was on with the
always-
ponytail.
He
Yeah.
said, who's better, Green Ranger or Red Ranger? If you like,
But don't forget,
you are a fan of the Red Ranger, you are
Green.
now the police.
Green Ranger. Green
Yeah,
Ranger.
Green
was
Ranger was
dope.
hard. Always.
I always
Oh.
liked the Red Ranger because he was the leader, just like I always like Cyclops.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Tommy
Red Ranger.
but
was
Tom,
dope.
no. But Tommy Oliver went from the Green Ranger to the White Ranger, and that was the better fit. So like Tommy
Oh,
Oliver.
you liked him when he started
Oh,
blowing
you
the
liked
flute.
him when he was White Ranger?
I like
White
Ben
Ranger,
Brockett
flute
question.
blower. All right.
What's
Yeah, that
Favorite-
Favorite games from the N64, PS1, Dreamcast era? Tekken 3. Greatest game, greatest game all time.
my PS1? I had a PS1. My pick is Twisted Metal. I played the fuck out of those games. I was always the clown in the ice cream truck,
So
or the nigga in the lowrider.
You had Shenmue, you had
This
Fear
is-
Fact, and then you had No Mercy.
What's the what was the Bushido Blade was the
Bushido Blade.
Blade was dope because you
Bushido
could kill
Blade.
him with one slice.
Right.
All right.
Shit was hard.
This is a very good question.
Yeah.
Favorite album cover art?
Fuck. What's the one? What's the cover? What's the cover? What's my favorite cover?
That's
It's
a
gonna
really,
be Ice-T.
shout out Power,
It's gonna
Darlene
be
on the
Ice-T.
front, Darlene Ortiz
With the gun?
with
With
the
the
shotty.
With the gun?
Pick it up. She had it down to the side. That was
Shit's
the-
holding it. It's holding it. Here, take this, man.
EPMD, whatever joint was when they was getting stopped by the police. I
I'd have
can't
to look it
remember.
up.
It might have been back in, no, it was business as usual, I think.
Oh, wait, hold up. Why did I didn't even type this. That banner I made that earlier.
Oh, you know what?
That's the Hurt Business coming back. That's hilarious.
Bomb.
I'm sorry. That's hilarious. It's again, we connect like Legos. All day.
Facts.
All day. That's a hard one. That's my answer. Midnight Marauders. You got to see the fun I would have picking out who was and trying. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know who that man was 2 months ago. I had seen that man on Yo MTV Raps. Yo, that's him right there. Like I love that shit. That's my
right.
pick. That's my pick. Midnight Marauders shit.
Drip gonna say some Drake shit.
He gonna say CLB.
Drake
Nah,
gonna
that's
say
the one
on
I
that
hate
meter.
that cover art.
Certified Lobster Boy.
I'm trying to find one of them.
Nirvana.
Never mind. Former
mind.
baby.
That shit was fire.
Hey yo,
That shit was
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, that was Drip.
It was Drip. It was Drip.
Yeah, I
You
like
like
it.
this. You
I'm
like this.
not gonna cry.
You like
Yeah, them
this,
shit.
Drip?
You know what?
I don't know if that might have been the album after that, but them niggas was going
so
hard. They was
I
on heroin.
would normally 9 times out of 10 here, black is always the right answer.
Mhm.
However, there's two things, right? Y'all ever seen that video when Black Ranger was walking with his broad
Yo, I hated it.
and the other nigga walk up?
He was like, yo.
Say
He was like,
blood.
yo.
Say
Like,
blood,
yo.
that's my lady. He was
Look at
like,
that.
nah, she
That
ain't
girl
with
right
you.
there.
She with
That's
me.
mine.
And them niggas looked like they was gonna square up, and then them
That's
niggas
mine.
started dancing.
Dancing.
Dun, 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 Captain EO.
And the nigga
Captain
ended up,
Neo was
and nigga
wild.
ended in one
Hey,
of
yo.
these
Hey yo, when
Nigga
you
ended
dance
it.
like this, when you doing this,
because he was holding his hands. And he was doing that little twist. With his
Nope.
twist.
That's when the lady leaves.
this nigga was dancing like Jay.
She on the side like, nigga, what?
That's the first reason, no. And then the second reason, no, is because he had that small haircut where this lineup was here. Like it was inside his eyebrows. His shape up started.
Word.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Ooh, Lord willing is
Yo,
dope.
how old is Black Ranger? He's like 50.
Wow. Wait, Shelly Belly.
You know, Black Ranger is
Shelly Belly said, "Who's better, Tribe or Little Brother?" Fam is going to hang himself by his fucking headphone cord. He can't answer that question. He can't. Well, he could. He could.
Little
Well,
brother.
you don't want to answer the question.
Little
Nah, it's
brother.
little brother.
It's little brother.
It's little brother. But
Explain. No, I'm saying explain why. Because some people will think you're bugging, but I would say explain why.
no. All right, so you have this past week on Wiz Buffy, we had the question was name some of your musical influences. Everybody expected me to say Fonte, but Fonte didn't influence what I listened. He just ended up being my favorite rapper toward like in my 30s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I
wasn't. Not for me.
Yeah, it was.
Nah,
You young. We the same age. He a little older is what I'm saying. He
20s.
For you.
No, it was 20s for him.
What 20s?
It was probably like 27.
Yeah, 8, like old.
Yeah,
that's when your bills start becoming Williams.
Wow, the Williams.
The Williams is a great song.
That was a fire song.
Pete Rock, Soul Survivor too. I don't know if he was he wasn't my favorite rapper yet.
At that point.
Right. When Charity Starts at Home came out, definitely my favorite.
That was third. Okay,
that's 10 years ago.
That was
10 years ago.
10 years from now, we gonna still be on top. You know what? The thing is, he coasted. It's just private.
De La
has the better album for me.
Which one? Which one?
So my personal favorite is, granted, I think that Stakes is High is the better out of the two.
That's a fire album.
Fire.
You just press play and let that shit rock.
Fire, but I love AOI Bionics.
That's
because they've known how to make quality out. He don't know.
No, I was just looking. I was trying to find an album cover. It would probably.
He said, "What the fuck is a pause de noose?"
4 questions back, man.
No, I know.
What is that?
It would probably be the If You're Reading This, It's Too Late cover.
Wait,
I like this. It's too late.
There's another. We gonna get to a couple more of these, then we go head out. But I think Brother Fam.
Because the thing with y'all is that you guys had the physical copy, whether it be vinyl or the CD or the cassette.
Tape.
Like,
tape.
For me, it doesn't matter too much. It's the initial, like this is dropping, and then you don't unless it really sticks with you, the album cover doesn't matter. Like I was almost gonna say my beautiful dark twisted fantasy with the blurred out cover.
That was gonna be your favorite.
Well, that's it. And there's so many covers. So it's like I can't really pick that one because there's so many alternate versions.
Thanks by JYD is in the running.
Okay, I want to get to Zell's question before we get out of here. MOP or Mob Deep, which for me is interesting.
This was the easiest one.
Which one you said? Deep? Mob Deep?
Mob's got one of the greatest 3 album runs of all time.
I gotta answer that. Even though
I know
First Family for Life is one of my favorite albums.
First Family.
Warriors was dope, but they're not touching none of the Mob shit.
Well, you know what it is? Mob Deep hit once they got their formula. They hit the gate running.
That was from the
running. They knew they zone. Once Shook Ones Part 2 came out, once they figured that out, that was their shit for the rest of their life. And they had a run, and then they had times where I was like, I like these songs, I don't like this album. So Prodigy was killing it. Havoc, not so much.
We're not getting a new verse, Brock. Stop it.
Okay.
That rapper Big Pooh.
There you go. Royal Flush.
Autograph.
No, I was about to say, I don't want to do
We're flush at. I know we're flush at.
Takes some wild shit.
I personally, as I've grown up and as I've been like my frustration and my anger and my violence is set to MOP. And and I don't get into scuffles, fisticuffs, if you will. Like there's no threatening the physical, but we're gonna get to that in a second. I always say, if I would ever be like a boxer or a pro wrestler, until I really got deep into Griselda, MOP was going to be my walkout music. Like you throw that shit, that would give me the strength to be like, yo, I'm about to kill the strength. That's up in here. The strength to look. You about to die now.
Oh shit! I was supposed to do my training today.
Bodymore asks Conway or Benny. Conway or Benny. That's an interesting one because they both, depends. when the three of them brothers get together, piece to gun. Gun's got his lane. It's a lot of the time for me. It's Benny. We're Benny Pat. We're Conway Penna, and we've had this conversation offline more times than not. For me personally, it's the machine. I think when he lost. He don't know. He said was any of these niggas wrong?
I know they're Griselda. Stop it.
What my thing is when I get in my bag, when I'm really thinking about what I'm trying to do, the mark I'm trying to make as a creative in the time that I got, there's nobody that's more inspirational to me about what we do here, what I do elsewhere, the shit I get into. It's the machine all day. I joke. My Twitter handle is Cal9000. If y'all don't know, go watch. Shouts out to Stanley Kubrick. Like, that's me. You give me the information, I'm gonna kick some raw. It's a process at this point. And I think again when I'm really coasting and I throw on some Griselda and Conway is feeding them bars, Bruiser Brody type shit. I love Benny, but I can't. I gotta go Conway. Right now in life, it's Conway.
Wait, what'd you say, Matt?
The Butcher.
I get it.
And the Blade.
Butcher is very consistent. He's been consistent for
and the
years.
Bunny.
No. Yo, the Butcher has like the more shit that I ain't even gonna say relate to because I can't really relate.
I think
what you saying, cuz?
What it is he's got like Conway comes off and like, yo, look what I can do. And he said, I'm a rapper.
Rapping.
The nigga Benny be like, yo, you have an inner real nigga. Watch this. Boom, I'm gonna touch it. And he touch it every time. You like, oh, all right, I felt that in my spirit.
Wait, no, fam. That's the thing. It's the difference between look at what I can do versus look what you can do.
That's facts.
Yeah, I sell drugs every morning on the way to work when I cut on Benny. Yo.
So do I.
I'm telling you, that I swear to God, what the nigga said something about he said Gun said, was it Gun? So one of them said my chopper got a button called I wish a nigga would or some shit. The way he said this shit, I was like, yo, I'm cutting my hair. I'm like, yo,
drip, like yo, I don't listen to this.
Drip.
Again, people are coming here to see y'all again.
No, they're not. You have a drip section, nigga.
White
the droplets.
You wipe that up.
That's crazy. Drip.
Does anybody here do anime?
Growing up, Yu-Gi-Oh was my shit.
We talking TV and movies or just like whatever?
Akira for movie.
Hey, listen,
that's the most obvious.
Anything past Ninja Scroll, the water is too deep for me.
I don't even know what that is.
Akira is.
Nigga, we used to watch Ninja Scroll over grandma.
Ninja Scroll's dope. Vampire Hunter D. I used to have that on VHS. Akira is that's fucking god level anime. But also, if you a fan of like Alfred Hitchcock, if you want to check out Perfect Blue, that's a really fucked up anime. If you into some pop culture,
I also love
the last question.
The Dark Tournament Saga of Yu Yu Hakusho. That's also my shit.
Yeah, so
the question that just came in from Mo Skrilla is fucking insane.
What's the question? Piece of Mo Skrilla. Wow, that is a good question. I can't wait till we get to that. Do we want to do pure?
Nigga, we are in overtime.
We are in overtime. We got to get out of this soon. But it is favorite verses. It's a good question.
RZA Primo for me.
Badu, Jill Scott.
Locks, Dipset, just for
Yeah,
Jadakiss.
just because I realized Matt Damon was Jadakiss.
That's funny. Favorite Prim review. We were talking about this the other day, fam.
I didn't. I was ill at the beginning of the
You
episode.
should watch that shit. Drake.
I'm looking to
Watch
send
what?
off Prim. I was
Prim's
looking
Hood review on
to
YouTube.
share YouTube, and I didn't know he dropped the episode yesterday.
He dropped one. It was it Medea?
Yeah, I've never seen a Medea movie, so this
Me
should be
neither.
interesting.
It's a 250,000 subscriber special or something like that. I forget what it was. Something in the head in the title. I've not watched that episode.
250,000 subscribers
To his YouTube page.
Are
Yeah,
you
Prim.
fucking kidding me?
He moved to LA.
I didn't know this shit.
Yeah, not too long ago he did an episode. Was like, yo, I just got to LA. Things a little. I'm trying to get my
are you
shit right.
fucking kidding me?
He
Yeah,
been
I'ma
doing
go
the
with-
Ridge Wallet shits.
Yeah, I'm gonna go trapped in the
Pal,
closet.
so when you going to invite us out? Are you in
Invite-
LA right now?
No, I'm not. You know what's funny? We mentioned ACH earlier. I've not been in LA since ACH got that T-shirt that made him leave the WWE.
Understood.
That's how it
Don't
go.
worry. We'll get close to LA this year.
Yeah, the Peeps question. I think we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah,
Prim is murdering right now. Oh, and we didn't even say our favorite. But I think my favorite Prim review right now might be his review of Juice. Everything I love about the callbacks when oh shit
Pickle chin there, boy.
when he was talking about how they was being like low key like sexually bullying Pac. He was like, you could bust my ass. I was dying because he kept bringing that clip back. Prim is a mad scientist when it comes to the like how we excel on like the niche nigga jokes online. Like Prim is that on fucking acid. It's I don't know that's a if you're not fucking with Prim's Hood review, you need to rock with them for real.
Yeah,
Drip don't know what's going on right now.
No, I'm just laughing at what he's.
Hey, listen, but we'll start with Drip here.
Yes.
Because you know what I mean, he been quiet, you know what I'm saying? Drip.
Peeps ass. Favorite black wrestling moment. Yeah, I guess. I mean, favorite black wrestling moment. There's no time. So where you at?
Kind of what we talked about offline earlier. It has to be Shelton Benjamin's performance at Money in the Bank and at WrestleMania 21 because I watched that pay-per-view live, and again he ran up the ladder, which I was like, I've never seen something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the T-Bone suplex off it. So I say that's the nostalgic one. Maybe something that's more up to date is.
Well, no, hold on. Let
I know. I'm just saying. We'll do another one. But that's my favorite of all time. Is that? Yeah.
Cuz.
I'm gonna say I'll say Ron Simmons
Winning the WCW title.
Yeah, winning the title. Me and Cuz. Funny shit is, me and Cuz was together when we found this shit out.
You cried?
No, niggas was shot because it was on the radio.
Oh, that used to happen.
But me and Cuz was in. That was here.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Cuz was in Atlanta.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Shit. So yeah, Ron Simmons won the title.
That's dope.
I remember that trip because we went and we played tennis, and we was niggas and we had no tennis court. We was hitting the tennis balls out the
That's a shoot.
See, Matt had those Agassi on, and he was like,
"That was
the shit."
Wait, the reason for
I can be like Andre.
The reason for the trip was for y'all to play tennis?
No.
Nah, my mother had a boyfriend.
See, this is why he hates courts.
Damn.
No, I hate court.
Stupid as shit. That's funny. That's funny.
Another reason, nigga.
That's funny.
My mother had a new boyfriend, but her homegirl moved to Atlanta and invited us down and shit. And Cuz, me and Cuz are together everywhere.
It was the prequel to ATL.
Facts.
That's what's up. I like that.
So they took us to the tennis court. Me and Cuz hitting the tennis ball over the gate. We hitting that bitch over the fence.
You know how
Looking at
baseball
us like,
players be
Yeah,
cleaning
you
ready.
dirt off their cleats. You know how baseball players are cleaning the dirt off their cleats with
Yeah.
the bat. We were doing that with the tennis racket.
It looked like the beginning of a Fresh Prince episode.
We thought that shit was funny.
I bet
Niggas was upset about that shit.
that white boy that had to go get them balls later on. Fucking nigger.
We El Bong in these bitches. Oh my
Fun fact: that was the first time niggas had Chick-fil-A too.
Wow.
facts.
Damn.
This is
Wow.
what,
I was gonna say Chick-fil-A's been around that long?
Yeah,
I didn't know Chick-fil-A, but
They didn't
Chick-fil-A
have
was
them
down
around
there.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A didn't get the jersey till like 10 years ago, something like that. It wasn't that long ago. It
That
did.
was
Matter of fact, Chick-fil-A didn't hit New York until like 3-4 years ago. It was madness when they opened the first location in Midtown. It was not too far from the office, and it was the line for
That's a fact, because
2 months.
culturally,
I hit Midtown when I island cab.
It's another one by.
that trip, culturally
Mhm.
was I bought MC Brain's Oochie Coochie single, and Bebe Kids was in theater if I'm not correct.
No, that's
That nigga had that shit said Oochie Coochie La La La.
La la la, Oochie Coochie.
Yo, my mama wouldn't let me listen to that shit. Yo.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Put my
Oochie-
tape in.
Some woman just singing Oochie Coochie La 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 on that beat.
Doing that shit like yo.
They
put
might
my
as well.
tape in.
The front of the cover should have just been this.
It was a hologram, and it was just.
Just doing
Oh.
Did you hand it to her? Like, can you play this? And as soon as it starts, she's like,
Yo, my mother.
eject,
my
throw
mother-
her right out the window.
Drip.
Like,
drip. If you to get a feel on how much me and Cuz was together like every weekend, nigga.
I had a cousin like that. Yeah.
So when Cuz says, "Can you play this?" My mother is like, "No, nigga. No, I'm not playing Oochie Coochie
La La
say
La.
this man's government name. Like,
for my 7-year-old son, nigga."
No, Zell. They were not. Actually, the halal spots stay. The last time I went to New York, and I had a little time before a movie, and it was a halal spot right there. So let me get the burger, put the white sauce, all that shit on there. But
Salt is fire.
when Chick-fil-A first touched down in Midtown, it was a wrap. Everybody was up in because they had, you know, when you go to the drive-thru, they had the motherfuckers with the tablets and shit. They were doing that in line.
No, it's a rap. It's legit a rap. When my daughter went up to Alvin Ailey and shit, we hit that motherfucking. It's a rap, nigga.
You can't do it. There's one by my job now though. There's one by there,
Correct.
so it's a lot easier.
A rap.
I think my favorite black wrestling moment.
well, fam didn't. You didn't say yours, fam.
I mean, just fan want to say is.
Yeah, go ahead, Cal.
It's a. I reference this a lot. It's not a big moment. It's when I was watching.
Hey, get her out of here.
What? It's what it is. What it. When I was watching Extreme Championship Wrestling back when it was 2 Gold Scorpio, and he would be in the ring, and they'd be like, weighing in at 233 pounds, and he'd be like, hey, white man, get the fuck over here. You know what the fucking weight my. And he'd be like, I'm sorry, weighing in at a chiseled 227, and then he'd be like, yeah, nigga, yeah, and then he would be flying like these flippy niggas are flying now. 2 Cold Scorpio introduction in ECW might be my favorite black wrestling right now as an old man.
Hey man, I gotta go for the layup. Kofi Mania.
It's goated.
That's it. That's it.
I was almost gonna say recency bias would have been Sasha Bianca, but I still gotta run that back.
That's goated too, though. Yeah, you wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, I watched that with my nieces. It was dope.
Listen,
I'll watch. I may before I go to bed. Nah, I probably won't do that. But I that's a match you could run back right now. Just be like, yeah, I'm zoned out for the duration of this match right here.
I watch that shit with my kids, man. Motherfucker, I'm in the motherfucking the crib, like.
And again, the other one is any New Day Usos match from that summer.
That too.
Right.
Pre-show, the SmackDown Street fight, the rap battle, and then the Hell in a Cell. Any one of those is
The rap battle.
No, real talk. Xavier Woods' page was dope.
On that note,
Shut this down.
On that note, y'all got a black wrestler of the week?
I'm gonna go with Darius Lockhart.
There you go. Is he all elite?
I think that's what he alluded to earlier on his
Not yet.
Twitter.
Not yet.
Soon.
Soon.
I'm sorry. I'm dropping the link of Kaz on the pod in the chat just because anybody wants to go back and listen to him talking about that New Day segment.
There are a couple of shouts. I was shouting niggas out earlier. There are a couple folks that I didn't shout.
Okay.
Today I'm shouting out a lot of niggas, man. I got another 29 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I hop on there.
Word.
Taylor, shout out to Taylor Strong from Arkansas. T-Shawn, Arizona. Coming in.
Is that the first Arkansas? Facts. That's amazing.
In Little Rock.
I'm gonna say Carly Bravo. Winning the Mayhem Championship. Shout out to Carly Bravo. I'm gonna keep it a buck, Carly Bravo. You was Stars and Stripes, and I wasn't feeling that shit at first, but you know what I mean. Shout out to you. I'm fucking with you. I'm rocking with you now. I saw you on AEW after you won the title. Shout out to you. You and JDX. Peace to you.
What about you, Drip?
Because I claimed it last week, was Montez Ford for walking on the table. They collapsed him, but then the fans were cheering Roman. Then he looked back at them and then told them to suck it.
I forgot about.
But also a special shout out to AJ Gray, made his debut at PWG last Sunday. Shouts to,
shit, did he?
Yeah, him and JD Drake had a match.
That's right.
That's dope.
And he beat.
And they said
ass.
They said they beat each other's ass, and that was like a match that PWG rarely has, where
you
two guys
bust my ass. I'm sorry.
And the highlights haven't come out yet. You have to watch it.
They haven't.
They haven't. They were just the reports.
You know who got the matches? They said Terry got the match.
I was gonna say there's some other highlights.
He said, "I got it right here." Just like
there's some other highlights that's not out yet that you'll know. Give it a couple of weeks. You'll
Taylor
find
Strong, shout out to you. I see what you're saying. Shout out to you. Stay on the IG. Check it out. You might get a hat, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, for real. Let me check this G because a lot shouts out to people entering to the contest. We may have there may be a winner in the midst. I'm not going to talk about that.
In there. Royale, get out the fucking comments, nigga.
There may be a winner in there. I got to get my Black Rass of the Week. My Black Rass of the Week, Big E. What you mean? Big E and the New Day. I'm going to say this. Outside of the Hurt Business getting back together and competing with the New Day, I'm not saying he's doing it on purpose, but my theory is that Big E is saying, thank you, Cal, for helping me speak by continuing to rock the Fuji's gear.
Hey, wait.
He got the gear, and then Kofi Wood said, "Nah, me too."
A lot of niggas getting shine off your shit, Cal. Fuck all that bullshit, son.
Look, I'm but a vessel to make
man,
sure
niggas, man.
To make sure that a light is shown in places that it's needed to be shown. And sometimes that light shines greater than I imagine. I wasn't expecting some of that stuff, but
hey man, happy birthday, son of Mars.
Salute to that man. Kufi yo. I didn't get you a Kufi this year.
Kufi yo.
Yep, Lola Blue. Happy birthday.
Lola
you know
Blue.
what I mean?
Shout out
Facts. If you guys haven't entered the giveaway, when we're done,
free crack giveaway.
Rewind and figure out you can get one of these hats.
Okay, Rhonda.
It's a wait, math. If someone loses in the giveaway, they be able to get.
Of course, my nigga. Just check out the Black Rasslin Instagram. If you miss all the posts on the Instagrams, check out the Big Cartel.
Facts.
Black Rasslin, BigCartel.com.
That's all it is. Anything you want to know about merch, at Black Rasslin on Instagram, blackwrestling.bigcartel.com.
Or at one of these niggas.
Nope.
Don't at me.
Nope. Anybody ask me.
Larry Merchant. That's his nigga name.
It's Gold Gloves.
Larry. Say Larry. You gotta say Larry. Not
Larry.
I don't know who Larry.
Larry.
You know what I mean?
10 years. No. Before we get out of here, can y'all please let the people know where they can find y'all on these social medias?
At Where's Buffy?
There you go.
IlFam798 social media choice. See me. See me, nigga.
My nigga, y'all done got extras out of me today. You fuck around, get them tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't give a fuck about wrestling tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lies.
Lies. I don't believe it.
You ain't down. You ain't down the chicken box tomorrow.
I heard it was live at the Chicken Box tomorrow.
It's always live at the Chicken Box. Niggas get shot.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, hats. Who wants your hats?
Got your hats.
Nah, that nigga gonna show up with
2 for $5.
It's me and Pre-Algebra go down the Chicken Box and shit.
Oh my!
Selling hats. He got the spinner board.
He's making them. He's making them live.
Daddy, I want the chicken.
I was about to say, he
Finish
has like
that hat, boy.
a stack of hats that are taller than him. Like, hey, sir, would you like that? You can't even see him.
Like sewing machine out there.
Oh, so he's Makazi.
Daddy, we out of Yellow Stitch. God
damn. You already know what it is. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my family, my nigga.
Word. Piece of family, for real.
No, I meant y'all.
That same difference.
All right.
Same difference.
Well, we saw your real family too, though. So yeah.
That too.
Whole Star Wars.
You see my real family all the time.
That's facts.
That
every day. A day.
At this point, it don't count.
Facts.
Again, like you said, you're always together.
It's a forever conversation.
Together, yo.
Enjoying twins.
Are we moving out of the OG era due to Edge shown in promos in AEW, such as the one Arn Anderson gave last night? Oh
no, that nigga get busy with the glizzy.
I don't think we're moving out. We got to get out of here. I don't think we're moving out of the OG era. I will say, I think the OGs are
not as long as Saudi's around.
Well, I think the actual original gangsters are moving out, and we're going to be seeing at the Adam Cole Bebes and these guys. Christian Cages are going to be the new OGs. It's going to be different. They're going to have to be. They're the oldest one on the card.
I hate fucking rock.
But,
hey, yo, speaking of gangsters,
Armed Anderson. That might be the name of the episode.
New Jack, take us out.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get paid.